A person who illegally exports sheep is called an owler, unless you're from Wales, in which case you're a sex trafficker. Sorry, Digger. I love you.
I like my women how I like my traction control. Disabled.
I'm sorry, lads. You got to work on these fucking jokes. You know what I mean? It's like you started high and you just.
We did not start high.
You started
They're
high.
so bad, they're good.
I'm just trying to have a really good time.
Hey.
All right, let's hit it, Marlon.
Good evening, Internet.
Fuck Guns and Roses without Slash. A real man never uses hair product unless he's black. Toilet paper is for queers. Gargling after a blowjob is how they make life beer. You can't have no fun with an unloaded gun. My dad says that's for pussies.
You nearly knocked over my Elsa cup.
What are you drinking tonight, GILO?
It'll be Ribena.
It's Ribena.
In a frozen Disney beaker.
I see fucking Elsa there giving me the eye line.
Oh, you knows it. That's like cold shoulder, motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Oh dear. Right, welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse. Marlon, who joins us tonight?
So we have on, once again, with ill behaviour, the flip-flop flinger.
Hello.
Welcome back, man. And as you've already heard, GILO returns for another episode.
Shalom, motherfuckers. How the fuck are we?
Shalom. Yeah, how are we? Flip-flop, you've had a busy
Go on,
few
go on,
weeks.
you whiny
weeks,
bastard.
mine.
Go on.
Busy for a couple of weeks, yeah. So 2 weeks ago tomorrow, I don't know when this is coming out, so by then I might be divorced. Definitely after that comment. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago now I got married.
Hey.
No.
No, you were right. Yeah,
The last vagina you'll ever see.
Congratulations,
I won't be the
mate.
last one I see. Pornhub is still rife.
Yeah.
While we're on that topic, actually, I mean, I've got to fucking clear the air about something. To everybody that didn't make it to my wedding and didn't give me a fucking reason why they didn't, I'll just say it now while I'm here, GILO.
Go on, then.
Call outs on the podcast, right?
No, I fat right off.
Really?
Like, genuine.
I fucking text you fucking prick. Fuck you.
He's just shrugging his
No,
shoulders.
fuck you. Fucking shrug your shoulders, you fucking four-eyed cunt. I'll make your fucking wife a fucking widow.
Jesus Christ, what's going on?
I'm gonna batter the fuck out of you. You got a fucking text. You know you got a fucking text. Don't fucking sit there and make me look like a fucking prick in front of fucking people. Hey, you fucking wobbling chin weird looking cunt. You can't even grow a fucking proper fucking beard, you fucking floppy haired fuck.
The whole idea was we were going to wind you up and I was going to storm out.
Oh, you cunt.
But I couldn't fuck it. As soon as he started going off, I couldn't do it. I was trying not to look at him. I was going to go, do you know what? Fuck you. I was going to slam down. I was going to fucking walk out. We were literally sat here and I went, is it a no-go? And he went, I'll break up. It was me. As soon as he started going, I wasn't expecting you wobbly chin, floppy hair. Looking cunt. You can't even grow a beard. I'll knock you the fuck out.
Oh, don't forget, I want to make your wife a widow.
GILO has gone red in the face like there was.
Tell me how you really feel.
There was real rage there.
For the record, GILO told me exactly why he couldn't come, and I straight away said, I completely understand. No problem.
Yeah, it only took him 3 days to fucking reply, but don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I got a fucking feeling.
Fuck
you! Go on!
Yeah, so I got married 2 weeks ago. The two fucking hosts are massive assholes because they got invites to the evening and then told me the entirety of the time that they couldn't make it because they basically bailed out on me to go to a truck show. They went to the truck show and, like the fucking consummate heroes that they are, came home and then showed up walking through the door, just already battered. Let's be honest.
We were lit to the tits.
Yeah. Fuck me.
We've been shotgunning beers all day at Devon.
Fucking, these boys can bust a fucking move, mine.
We own that dance floor. That was ours.
Fucking hell. Literally, every time I fucking sat down, I just wanted to sit down and fucking Asperger's out for a little bit. And
Too
fucking
many lights.
Marlon was fine. He just sort of point at me and go, "Yeah, I'm having the time of my life." I'd have fucking Reg walk up to me and go, "This is your wedding, cunt. Get up and dance."
I'm a fucker for it. I do apologise.
Fucking Jesus. And then Wednesday after I got married, I went on honeymoon to Greece.
Whereabouts in Greece you go?
I went to Kos, which is the
Nice.
same place that I went when I threw a flip-flop at a stripper.
Did you pop and
How did you get on with that?
give her a visit or no?
Yeah, you
I
popping-
didn't have to throw a
dropping it
flip-flop.
or something like that?
We did on the way back, when we were going back to the airport, we actually drove through where it was, and I saw the hotel we stayed in, and I had to stop myself from just being like, that's where I nearly killed a stripper. with a Primark.
I nearly killed. I think that's a little bit of an over-exaggeration.
He was wearing the same flip flops as well.
The flip-flops I took on holiday were the ones that are still stained with my friend's jizz and her blood.
Nice.
I would have busted into that strip club with your flip flop. Like, round two, motherfucker! Remember me?
Surprise, motherfucker! Apart from that, it's been pretty boring. I've had 1.5 hours sleep. I'm going to be so miserable.
Get a few more beers into you. You'll be all
You'll be
right.
fine, love. You'll be fine.
I
You'll
wish
be
it was
fine.
dead.
You got work tomorrow?
Nah, not till Monday.
Ah, perfect.
Hey,
Hey.
good man. How you been, Johnny? All right?
Fucking compared to that, I've had a mild coroner a second ago. Like, fortunately, Tom was whining the fuck on for a while, so I could calm down a bit. But you know,
I phoned him before this episode as well. I was butt naked, just to...
Why are you saying this?
it was a video call as well.
yeah, I was going to say FaceTime.
I was going over Avonmouth Bridge at the time. Oh yeah,
Have you
late
watched,
change, motherfucker.
have you watched the fucking, is it Pam and Tommy?
Yeah, it's really
Have you
good.
seen it when
yeah.
his dick talks to him? That's what I was doing with GILO.
Oh, no.
I had it pointed at me wanger, and it was fucking there going, why don't we wind up Reg and Marlon? Sorry, carry on. I'll stop taking over.
That was basically the highlight of my week. That was it.
shit.
Just coming up with a way to get me a mile.
Well, no,
And I couldn't even do it.
he couldn't do it. You know what I mean? He's like, I was gonna crack up. I know I will because I can't do shit like that. And yeah, well, you just let me down, Tom. Basically, you
Within
fucking prick.
seconds, you managed to go from, yeah, this will be funny, to, no, fuck him.
Yeah, pretty much. You know
I was
what I mean?
half waiting for you to stick my eye through the self-service tab.
Well, I thought go big or go home. Really, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of pent up sexual aggression I've got to get out.
All right, so
right.
we've established it. I was just going to get fucked.
I
rather than
was going to drag you outside and rape you. You know what I mean?
just not rape if you're willing.
What the fuck?
What was it you said last time
Fight
me and
back.
Dilo were on it? It's always a weird episode when you join it.
It fucking is. Every time.
Yeah. What can I say this week? Anything exciting happened? No BMWs crashed in front of me.
That was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, no, I've been in fucking Swindon all week.
Oh,
Oh, mate, the magic roundabout.
Oh.
What's magic about the fucking?
We've got, for our international listeners, describe the magic roundabout.
The magic roundabout is. It's like an instrument of torture.
It's 5, isn't it?
No, it's like 6 onto 1.
That's it, yeah.
There's like 1, and everybody's going the wrong. Because nobody knows how to use it, so it just everybody goes the wrong
It's-
fucking way around it.
It's like 6 roundabouts that make a roundabout
Yeah, that's the one. Or
in
what
a circle.
Or what I basically decided to do was in my white transit van, because white van man, just drive straight through the fucking middle.
Beep beep.
I don't beep beep.
Oh.
Literally, I was like, fuck it, network rail, do I like? Just fucking bomb on through, like, you know what I mean?
It is
On a
always
job,
fucking-
got to fix a train there.
Yeah,
Jack.
that's it. Yeah, I work for the government out the fucking way. I'm
It's
on.
always
you know
a
what I mean?
fucking network rail van.
Always,
Every time.
always a network rail van. But yeah, that's better. I've been on.
What's that, like the 10th emergency service?
Oh, fuck off, fuck off. At least 6. You know what I mean? We're just behind the AA in front of RIC. Yeah, no, it's been really basic this week. I've been on a fucking training course. I hate fucking people in Swindon. I hate training courses. I had a monotone fucking voice. The only exciting thing was the instructor decided to bail halfway through because he was a Rangers fan. He was going to Seville. I think Stu's still in fucking prison. Yeah, while on the subject, big shout out to Sexy Phil Welsh. He moans like fuck and I ever mentioned him. There you are, Devon Jesus. You've been mentioned.
Devon Jesus.
Oh, he
Is
looks
that
like...
the guy in your story the other day?
Yeah.
I feel it, man. I
You
feel
see what I
it.
mean? You know what I mean? He looks like if a hobo and God had sex. You know what I mean? And like, and then the hobo genetics was slightly stronger than the godlike.
Where is this going?
I'm just describing.
No,
you know
not just this episode, like you said.
It's just, and all I can say is, I love you, Phil. Just don't get downwind of him. Anyway, moving on.
Wasn't
Dirty cunt.
Sexy Phil Welsh was the one that he gave me shit. So I sent you. This was fucking ages ago.
He gave you shit.
Yeah. So I sent you a voice message that was just like, because me and you were, all of us basically are fucking nerds.
Yeah.
And I'd said to you like, oh, Jolly, you come into SawCon, and you went, SawCon, what's that? And I said, SawCon needs nuts. But like, I think I said it while I was led down, which meant that my 4 chins had folded over my mouth, so it was more like SawCon needs nuts. And you said to, I think Phil Welsh was there, and he was there going, no, I don't get it. He's a fucking idiot. And I just remember being sat there and was just like, is that Sexy Phil Welsh? You went, yeah, and I was like, that's ruined my opinion of him.
That's it. You still would.
Do you know what, Sexy Phil Welsh? Go fuck yourself.
What is going on tonight?
Mate,
Anyway, moving on. Yeah,
Is there
that's
something
it,
funny in the water this week?
that's why I bought my own.
I've been on the funny water all day. I was just telling Mara I had 4 cans when I was at work.
Certified scumbag.
Sun was out. I was working on my own. I was like, yeah, it'll be all right. I got a lift home. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was all right. Just been living your best life, sweetheart, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well done, princess.
yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
God, yeah, so that was my week, really. Yeah, what can I
Just
say?
training courses and shit, basically.
Training courses and shit, really, you know what I mean? Because that's what happens when you work for the man.
Working for the man.
Working for the man.
I'm working for a living.
On the 10th for emergency service.
7th, cunts.
What about you, Mara? How's your week been, mate? All right?
Yeah, not too bad. Fucking bit basic. Yeah, I haven't really fucked anything up.
That's good.
I'm
Is my card done yet?
still waiting for it to fucking supercharger back. It's out of my hands, and I don't give a shit about it.
Maron.
Yeah, I haven't really done a lot.
Been pretty chill. Yeah,
Been pretty
me, to
chill.
be fair.
Started on some new merch designs.
I was just looking through them earlier, actually.
Editing DTS videos, and that takes up all my time.
Yes. Tell me about it.
That's it. You have no life outside of this, really, do you?
I did go to Chief's boss had a party last Saturday.
Oh, like keys in a bowl or what?
Not keys in a bowl type,
that's
like
okay.
For all of their clients' customer things.
Oh, right, yeah.
And obviously I was invited, so dressed up proper nice.
Oh,
I tell you what, when you come to the evening of my wedding, I was pleasantly surprised.
and do you know why?
What trainers were
Because
you
you
wearing?
told him he wasn't. He was wearing cowboy boots, like proper nice shoes. He had a shirt.
Yeah,
on.
I got a lovely set of Laredos.
He had a fucking what was it? A blue lumberjack type.
Yeah.
Shirt? He had that. Obviously,
So
he was
basically,
repping and
he
had
looked like Slasher an American and a lesbian.
yes.
No, fair shake.
I should have brought the cows as well.
But he did still have the pit vipers on, which
Wait, you can't.
Well, you can't go anywhere with that one.
Can you?
I was more than happy about it.
I said to him, I was like, you better put something smart on, you fucking scruffy piece of shit. Cunt turns up in a fucking lumberjack shirt. I was like,
That's the smartest I
my
get.
definition of smart and your definition of smart are fucking worlds away. But
I don't own any Paisley shirts and nonce.
I've actually got a pinstripe in the wash now. No, I know. You looked smarter than you did before we left. So, yeah, no, hats off to you.
Yeah, so I dressed up smart. I put the same shirt on, and I did wear my Air Force Ones because it was an all-day thing, so I cannot wear cowboy boots all day.
Just go for that comfort life.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair shot.
And me and a mate of mine ended up drinking the bar dry.
Good lad.
He had like this, what are they called? It's not the personal draft, it's the other one.
Oh, perfect draft.
Blade.
And, the blade, yeah.
Yeah, he had a couple of blades going, and we drank everything. Everything. And then started,
that's how you do it.
and then cleared the fridge out as well.
Go big, go home, innit?
Yeah. But yeah, that was nice.
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big C. Yeah. That's no surprise.
He will be on shortly.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it, mate. How about you, Reg?
Yeah. Not too much going on. I did have a little bit of fuck up after your reception, actually, which I will admit I had the fucking.
Can I just also bring to everyone's attention? Reg beats me up.
What?
Hey?
You pushed me in a bush.
Pushed him in the.
What?
Yes,
After
we
the
were
wedding?
spooks.
Yeah.
Because I left before you did.
On the
Like, so the lights come up.
They
and
were clearing the tables. We were still
fucking-
going.
The fucking dippy
Never
cunt who was the
gave you-
fucking DJ. Like, when he introduced the first dance, he called us, he said the new Mr. and Mrs. Carter. My surname's Carver, so good one, dickhead. And then at the end of it, he played our first dance song again, just as like the last sort of one. So everybody was having a nice little dance and everything like that. And he said, "Happy birthday." So I just sort of looked at him and he went, "Oh, sorry, wedding." And then the lights fucking come up, everybody's packing away, and I'm stood there. Dole sat on Reg's lap. Not anything weird, because I've asked to watch and they weren't having it. And if there was a boom arm to hang off of, you'd have been fucking hanging off of it. He was 7 sheets to the fucking wind. Like the eyes, one eye was looking at me, the other one had fucked off somewhere else. What I
Going
call,
back for the chain shag.
he had mortgage eyes. One of them was fixed, the other one was very.
I saw that the barmaid shag.
And then fucking my now mother-in-law, father-in-law, they were giving us a lift back, and we left. You were there. I think Dole was trying to get another fucking pulled pork roll for the drive home. Fucking, I don't know what was going on with you because you didn't know who you were. I don't think you even thought. I think you might have thought it was someone else's wedding by that point because you were fucked. All you kept doing was telling me how it was the best night you'd had in ages. I was just like, I'm really glad about that. Can I go home?
Fucking gutted, I missed it. I really am.
Fuck you, Charlie!
I shoved him in a hedge and we walked out for no reason. Like walking next to him, like just fucking you.
Woke up in the morning, I had like a lovely like bramble cut straight down my ear. I was like, how the fuck did I get this? And Chief said, Reg pushed you in a bush. I was like, he's a fucking piece of shit, isn't he?
Reason, just being a cunt.
I mean, I was picking fucking confetti out of my fucking crack for the next week. Obviously, you get home from your wedding.
Why did you put it down there?
I didn't. That's the worst part. So
Who
obviously,
did?
you get home from your wedding.
Hey, you're
the
not meant to talk
usual-
about cabinet secrets, you know that.
The usual,
Consummation?
you consummate the marriage, and
Yeah.
I don't really drink a lot, so I was more than able to
Sorry,
give her.
it was anal then, was it?
Oh no, God!
Oh, okay. fair.
I was able to give her still the most disappointing 2 minutes, but we're married, so now she can't get away
That's
from it.
It's their own fault. They ask you fucking questions.
Literally,
don't
like
they?
I was pulling me fucking kegs off, and I was just saying, like, there's fucking biodegradable confetti fucking
least it's
everywhere.
biodegradable.
Biodegrading your asshole.
It's still there. We come back from the fucking honeymoon yesterday, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking climbing in bed, and I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake, it's on the floor."
At least it's not
still
that
there.
nasty plastic stuff, because that'd hurt.
yeah, that's evil.
Fucking, it was everywhere. It was rubbing against me, fucking folds on me tits and everything all
Oh,
day.
mate.
Ruin my wedding.
Anyway, Reg.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, back to your story.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, after you pushed me in the
All
bush.
about fucking
No,
Tom,
so well, I went to the osteopath the other day because I had like a bit of a bad neck. Don't know if you heard, might have mentioned it once or twice.
That was the whole
and,
last episode, wasn't it?
And she's like, "You paying cash or backs?" I was like, "I'll pay backs." And I left, and I went
Pay
to
it back.
fucking.
Before we carry on, why does she ask if you're paying cash or back? Is it like fucking, you get a little extra for cash?
Yeah,
or
can you
what?
get
I
like
don't know, I
a
don't
happy ending?
Fucking no, it's all fiddled in it. I expect if it's cash, it's all in the fucking table.
That's what we're asking. Were you fiddled?
No, that's a
Unlucky.
chiropractor. Anyway, so I go to pay her on my phone. I've got her like to save fucking whatever. I'm gonna click on it, and it's like biometric approval required. So I went to go slap my finger on there, like fingerprint. Nope, it was like face scan. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you want to scan my bastard face? And it was just like, it's got to match your previously done like face or whatever, scanned face. I was like, what the fuck are you on about? So like, scan my face, wouldn't recognize it. So one more try before we lock you out. I was like, well, in for a penny, in for a pound drive. Did it again, locked me out my fucking mobile banking for 2 days. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, when did I set this up? And I was like, when's the last time I paid? Fuck. You know what the last time I paid someone was? I paid Marlon's sister for a lift back from, I actually know I paid Marlon half of the lift back from your wedding. And there must have been a pop-up or something like, would you like to set up biometric approval? Right, there should be a fucking thing on there that it doesn't let you do it past like fucking 12 o'clock because you're clearly bollocks. And obviously, I don't know what face I must have made. I went through about 15 different faces. So in the end, I've had 4 pints and just like sort of relaxed as if I was like drinking. And amazingly, it let me through.
Oh,
It
so
was-
what? The mortgage eye was the key, was it?
I don't know what it was. It must have been. I took my glasses off. I fucking did my hair like I would have done it on the night, and I was honestly, I was about 3 tries away from putting a fucking tweed waistcoat on.
Marlon, slap the fucking cowboy boots on, mate. We've got to go back to fucking Farrington.
I even lined out my fucking beard, so I was like, I must look like I did for you. I'll make myself pretty for you, NatWest. Do you love me now? Do you love me now? So anyway, so I fucking I managed to get the payment across, and then I was like, right, sorted, cool, right, no worries. I'll just deactivate this shit. So I just go back to put my fingerprint in. I was like, I'll go to remove the biometric approval. It's like, you must show your face. I was like, motherfucker! Why? I got locked out of my bank for 8 days in total.
Fucking hell.
Honestly.
You are a useless cunt.
It was me. He's like, oh yeah, send me the money back, right? Yeah, sure, no worries. Like, oh, ask for your face. I'm like, pull a funny face. Look, that'll be funny tomorrow. It really fucking wasn't drunk edge. It really fucking wasn't. Oh man, I was wild.
Oh, happy days.
You were fucking hammered.
You
went from jolly like I say, fucking Scorsese dancing to like
Scorsese, is he known for his dancing?
Travolta,
he is now.
Travolta,
Nah,
you're thinking.
Scorsese, fuck it.
Oh, you're gonna stick with that?
You go.
So
I know it's wrong now, but I'm going to stick to it.
Oh, you crack on, mate. I'm trying not to highlight it, but you know.
Arnold Schwarzenegger dancing. But I think, oh fuck me, I think someone bought me a drink, and then I turned around and you were just sat and you were like that.
I was done.
It was like the Duracell bunny.
It had been a long day, hadn't it, Marlon?
Yeah.
I'd worked in the morning, then we got on a DTS, and we fully sent it down there for 4 hours, and then we came straight back. I carried on with the beers at home, getting ready, and then came down to you, and then continued upon the beers. Yeah.
I tell you what, you two carry some fucking fame though. You
Walked
walked through the
in,
door.
your old man come up to me and goes, scumbags. I was like, right, maybe
I didn't know this until my missus was telling me that you walked through, and apparently
The first thing somebody said was, "Oh, you doghouse people."
Apparently, my mother-in-law turned around and we just went, "Oh, you're the boys from the doghouse." And I was going, "Oh fuck."
Stealing limelight, Shaq.
She
I
knew
do
me.
apologise.
She knew you two better than she fucking knew me.
I had one of your bridesmaids. I don't know which
She
one it
gave you
was.
some shit, mine.
She fucking did. No, she
Emma.
put me right. Yeah, is that her name? Fucking put me in my place. I had a bit of a hard on coming on as she was talking to me. I was like, yes, mummy, I'll do whatever you say, sweetheart. I've been a naughty boy. What time do you call this? I was like, oh, I'll make it up to you later, boo. Oh, man. Right. Are we all caught up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order merch. You fuckface peasants.
Do it. Buy some merch. Support the boys.
www.inthedoghousepodcast.uk. We've got loads of shit in stock. If it's not in stock, fuck you. Patreon.
Yes.
You are amazing scumbags.
Wow, we were. Thank you.
We've got some more stuff coming. We've got some new mic arms on the way. I'm still trying to find a mic. Yeah, it's all going
The
on.
quest continues.
Yeah, thank you. Discord has been fucking popping
I
recently.
can't keep up.
It's just absolute scumbaggery that goes on there. What were you? What I do? I was asking some people for something the other day. It might have been for this actually. Asking them to DM Dole, and I was like, "Oh, just to be clear, this is the only time I'll ever ask you to DM my missus."
I tell you what, I was
Trucker Matt was there, like, yes.
Keys in a bowl.
me and my wife were on the honeymoon, and I barely looked at my phone the whole time, other than give you shit. And I saw that come up because obviously you put at everyone.
Yeah.
We were reading through it, and I just went, "That's fucking open invitation."
I-
She's gonna get so many dick pics. It's not even
Amazingly
funny.
not. Amazingly.
Really?
Almost disappointingly, but amazingly not. I'm
You've
joking. I'm joking.
You've opened the
Maybe
floodgates.
just one.
Hold on, give us 10 minutes.
No. Fuck's sake. Yeah, so shout out to you guys, Patreons. Thank you ever so much for supporting us. You can become a Patreon for as little as £1.25 a month. If you enjoy what we do, you can do that. Or there's you can join us for what?
£2.50.
£2.50. Or if you want to be the true fucking piece of shit, lord over everyone, you can be a £5 a month Patreon.
And then you get 10% off the whole fucking store if you're a
I was
£5
actually
month.
thinking about this today, right? If, how many episodes are we in now? 64 or something like that?
65, this is.
Okay, yeah, 65. That's what, on average, about 120, 130 hours of content. Like, if you saw us in the pub once a month, would you buy us a pint for like all this work we've done for everyone?
No.
Well, that's not the fucking answer.
Shut up, you pieces of shit. You're both fucking Patreons.
Yeah, literally, I pay fucking like £6 and I've never used the discount code, you cunts. Because I'm like, I'll give them the full. No, you prick. Because I'm like, I'll give them the full amount.
Tom, I had bought merch, right? Paid the postage and fucking picked it up myself.
To be fair to him, I said I wanted one of the hats, the red hats.
Yeah,
The minute they came in before I sent a
before
picture.
anybody had seen anything.
I sent Reg a picture and he's just like, you cunt, I haven't even seen them and you fucking got one.
Yeah, so yeah,
What you know, sweetheart, is it? You know
it's
what I mean?
like £5 or whatever it is wine. It's like a pint a month. Would you buy us a pint for this? I would.
No.
Fuck off! You're meant to be helping.
Yeah.
If you disagree with these cunts, buy us a fucking pint a month.
Fuck them.
Yeah, don't listen to these fucking cunts.
This week's hashtag is fuck Carver or fuck GILO.
Yeah.
If you reach 3,000 followers, I bet you won't get that tattooed on you, you pricks.
No.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Brilliant. My whole honeymoon was spent sunbathing. Get my fucking legs out. That's all I could fucking see. No matter where I go, you're always there.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. We're always here.
In your heart.
Yeah.
On your legs.
You were there when I consummated the marriage.
Right. Reg, what are we doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing Would I Lie to You? I don't know if you've seen the show. I really enjoy it. It's a good show. It's Lee Mack and David Mitchell. So basically,
Fucking lovely, Mac.
I'll give you a little premise of how this works in case you don't understand. We've all got like some little bits of paper in front of us with some statements that we've all written ourselves. So like true statements. We've also got some lies that have been written for us. So, and none of us know what the lies are, but you got like a line. You got to read it out, and then everyone else has got to try and determine whether it's true or whether it's a lie. So we're all. Have you got a pen? Do you want me to? You can keep score. Yeah. All right. The winner gets fuck all. But I think it'd be funny. So, who'd like to start? So take your little. Who wants to start?
Well, Tom's got his bits out
So
Again.
All right. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'll only eat corn and sausages.
So how long's this been going on for?
Since before I got married, so you'll know because you actually complimented me at the wedding. I
did, yeah.
Which is complete a lie because I am a fat cunt.
This is true.
That he was saying, you look so good, your face is so skinny.
I did say that.
It's a lie. If I look down, I can't see my dick, not because of my belly, but because of my fucking chins. Thanks.
You did look slimmer.
Thanks, Dad. That's genetics I didn't need.
Feet,
so I, you'll know as well, I was stupid enough to actually fucking pay for an online coach. And he set me out meal plans, and one of them was to eat corn sausages.
Corn sausages.
Which is horrendous, because I, as gay as this sounds, love a sausage.
I do as well.
Do they taste similar?
They used to taste really salty. Do they still taste salty as
They taste like dirt.
Did it genuinely taste like fucking like tofu?
It was like eating cardboard.
Nice.
And the bloke was just saying, like, yeah, you'll look like this. And he sent me a picture of a bloke with a six-pack. And I was like, yeah, great. If you eat corn sausages, you'll look like this.
Are you still continuing to eat the corn sausages?
No, fuck him.
No.
No.
But you still paying him?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I stopped paying him before the wedding because I didn't lose any weight. I put it on.
I think this one's fairly straightforward. I think this is true.
Yeah, I'm going with true.
I think it's a lie.
Oh.
It was a lie.
Fuck off! How did you come up with that straight off the fucking bat?
He's a lying piece of shit, isn't he?
So have I now got to read the second one?
No, we'll go around. We'll go around.
Do I get a point now?
Yeah, you get a point because you got it fucking right and we got it wrong.
Right. I once won a baked bean eating competition using only cocktail stick. The prize was to win a can of baked beans.
Where was this held?
This was in the Diplomatic Republic of Cheddar.
Democratic Republic of Cheddar.
So was it like a fete?
No, it was one of those, you know the lines, you've got the old round table fucking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. Basically, it was just like, you're a fat cunt, you'll fucking do, you know what I mean? I think it was more for comedy effect, so I get it in my beard and shit like that, you know what I mean?
But with a toothpick.
The toothpick.
Why was it? What, I don't
It's just
understand
part
it.
of it. You got hold the fucking plate and you go like that with the fucking.
Oh, you got to be really fast with
Yeah,
it.
you know, and let me be fair, I got fucking a little bit of the old DTs kicking in, you know what I mean? My age. I get the fucking shake, so I use that as my advantage, you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Did you have to pick one up at a time, or
Yeah, it's one on a cocktail stick every fucking time. Bosh it in the mouth, like.
What brand of beans was it?
I don't fucking know. It's a big ass fucking bowl of beans with some woman.
Okay, what brand of beans was it that you won?
Did you say, you did win? You said?
Yeah, I did win.
Right.
Was it
how many did you eat to win?
I won a can of Sainsbury's fucking value, wherever it is, fucking baked beans, the tight fisted.
Fuck me, it really was cheddar.
It was cheddar, proper fucking cheddar. I can't fucking know. I started eating them and I've never eaten baked beans since.
Was it just like whoever had the least left on their plate?
Basically, you give it a fucking plate. The first one to eat all on the plate wins.
They are really stretching it at Village Face.
We are so rural.
It is.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah,
Wait, so you were there, what, with the family?
Yeah, I was with a fam, yeah.
And just they just Becky, they saw you, took one look at you, and thought, "There's a toothpick."
No. What it is,
if ever I saw one.
What it is your kids sit there and go, "God, Dad, you'd be great at that." With that sort of like, and then they prod you in the fucking gut at the same fucking time.
And that was the only encouragement you
And that
needed.
was it. That was it. You know what I mean?
You
Go on,
went,
Dad, you fat fucking obese cunt.
This is
Get
what
the
my
fuck in
life
there.
has been leading up
Basically,
to.
yeah. I think basically what they're trying to do is like the more I eat, the sooner I die, the quicker they get the insurance money.
Okay.
Dad works for the government. He's got a great pension.
Do you tell them you work for the services? They're going to be gutted when they realise they don't get the blue badge fucking discount. They're going, yeah, I get this discount. No, you don't. It's National
Who
Rail.
are
He's
you
running late.
competing against?
Oh, just some fucking.
If you say
random.
Englishman, Irishman, and Scotsman, I'm going to call you out straight away.
No, just some noncy looking cunts from Cheddar. Really, we all look noncy from Cheddar, mine, but you know. There's some fucking old people, a couple of fucking of the youth, which I want to beat up because they're just the youth. And yeah, that was it really. It's just random fucking people. Have a go on the baked beans. Go on then. Like that. And they're cold. They didn't even fucking eat them up, the cunts.
Has anyone else got any more questions for him?
No, I think I'm done.
All right. I don't know. Well, a new start.
I'm going to go. That's complete bollocks, isn't it? That's a lie.
Yeah, I'm going to go lie.
I'm going to go against the grain and say it's true.
It was a lie.
Oh, fucking hell. Listeners, he pointed at me and smiled. You are a piece of shit. All right, I got him on him.
Open the envelope.
I fucking panicked halfway through. I forgot what the fucking statement was. They was like, what the fuck was that? Oh, baked beans, yeah, that's it.
My mum used to tell me that if I didn't behave going through the drive-through, I'd get a sad meal.
True. Straight up. Fuck that. Don't need a question. True.
What did she tell you? What was in the sad meal?
Basically, you get your coal and shit at Christmas.
Like a coal and an orange, whatever.
Yeah,
it was,
I think it was going to be like carrots and an orange. There were no chicken nuggies.
and there were no
No
toys.
chicken nuggies.
No chicken nuggies, no toys.
I'm going
Nothing.
true straight away just
Yeah,
because
true.
of that. Chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies.
He's gone straight back to
That's
childhood.
it. You can see that. He's like, he looks like a 10-year-old now. Got like big doe eyes on him and everything.
So was this was this a thing where for if you were misbehaving on the way to McDonald's, or was this just like a threat in general?
That's it. Like, she didn't threaten me all the time with it. It was just like
one of the many threats I was given as a boy.
You go to Weston or something, and you go to Weston. While you're in Weston, you get a McDonald's, don't you?
Yeah.
No, normally I get the fuck out of there.
And it was just like every time we were walking around Weston, you got to behave. You get a sad meal.
Were you a little shit as a child then? Because you're making it sound like you were a little fucker.
A little bit.
How many brothers? You got two, three?
I've only had younger sister.
Oh, right. So they'd all moved out by then.
Oh yeah, because different marriage.
Yeah. But you said, how were you that bad that your mother was already fucking...
I wasn't that bad. It's just
so
one of those things. Like, I fucking hate shopping.
And you were just dicking about it.
Yeah.
So speaking as the only parent in the room, yeah, you just use idle threats.
Legitimate parent.
Legitimate parent, yeah. I actually, acknowledge my kids, unfortunately. Fucking maintenance payments, cunts. CSA, go suck a dick.
Just refer to your children as cunts.
No, just their mother.
Fuck your life, bing bong.
Jesus.
No, you do. You do use idle threat all the time. Like start playing up. Right, you know, I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
When
that's how
did
it is.
this? What age did this start, and then what age did the threat stop?
Oh, fuck me.
So was it like it stopped yesterday, or is it still going?
My mum bought me McDonald's in many, many moons.
Fucking sort your shit out, mum.
Yeah, that's it. Have a word, innit?
Gotta be. It probably stopped when I was like
18.
12, when I stopped having Happy Meals.
Okay.
That sort of age, I think.
Thanks.
It's a bit blurry.
Right, I'm calling this.
What?
It's got to be truth in it. It's got to be.
All right. It's good. All right, it's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
It's a lie.
Oh, fucking sack of shit!
Fuck
me.
I only said it because I knew you.
It was a
When you were
nugget
what?
thing that got me.
16, I reckon, was when I first met you because you were riding a moped. You fucking hoodlum cunt.
Yep.
And you were a shitbag then. So I just assumed that would have continued on, and your mum probably would have just given you the
It was the nuggies.
stop being a cunt.
You fucking had me with the nuggies.
It was when he called it nuggies.
nuggies.
What do you call chicken nuggies?
Chicken nuggets.
Nuggets because I'm a
Nuggets.
fucking adult.
Well, I'm an adult, but I don't have to fucking behave like one.
You are not an adult. You're like, I'm not eating vegetables because
I'm not wearing pigeons.
I'm a fucking adult. I can eat what I want.
Yes, but it's not fucking responsible, is it? Think about
I
your
never
health.
said I was responsible.
You are.
Hey, look. You gotta look at it. If he eats veg, that's green, that stains, and that makes a mess of his teeth. All right, let's just go there with
I
that.
love
all right?
how you said a load of stuff about teeth on the last episode, and you're still getting shit.
35 minutes in, first teeth joke.
I'll take a little note of that, bad boy.
His face. Crack on, go on.
I own 100 pairs of socks, and I wash them only when I have worn every pair.
When did this start?
100 pairs ago.
I'd say, about 3 years ago, I'd say. I didn't have a lot of socks, so I would ask my mother-in-law what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? Just socks. And it got to a point where the amount of socks were almost unmanageable, as if that is first world problems, isn't it? I couldn't fit them in a drawer anymore, so
How do you know you've actually got exactly 100 pairs of socks?
because of the amount of times I have to wash them a year. It is known in my house as the Great Sock Wash. It happens just over 3 times a year.
What brand are they?
Oh, they're a mix. So there's
A bit of Dickies in there.
there's some Slazenger, there's
So it's a
there's some
JCB?
cat ones, there's some
Yeah.
JCB ones.
Those weird hike ones from Poundland.
Yeah, I've got so it's a real menagerie of socks.
Oh, menagerie of socks.
Yeah, there's like you've got like the full woolen pull-up ones over your knees, like
Oh,
not quite over your knees.
Kinky
Kinky
socks.
do
socks.
behave.
Kinky socks.
Yeah, like trainer socks. It is, but it's and I wear them all,
Yeah.
and I make a massive sock pile, and
Yeah.
then once the pile is full and there are no more, I will wash them, and it usually takes two loads. I'd say. Two loads of socks. Yeah. It has been as you could probably guess when you wash 2 loads of socks.
Oh, yeah.
It causes arguments in the
Yeah.
house, and it has
Yeah.
been a much contested.
Bone of contention, is it?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
say it causes argument?
Why is it cause an argument for?
Can you imagine the sock pile?
But that's the most like mundane like argument of like, you cunt with your 96 pairs of socks. It's 100 actually.
I
I just
I
you
can't
know, I'd
listen
like
to it.
to
I'm going
say,
to call this out now. It's
Yeah.
bullshit. Dole would not vote with 100 pairs of
I'd
your
like to
fucking
say that-
stinking socks.
I don't know Dole very well, but I would say that I know her well enough that washing 100 pairs of socks isn't enough to push her over the edge. It's a lie, you fucking thieving cunt.
Yeah, I'm going with bullshit, my old son.
It's true. In the downstairs toilet. Have you never noticed there's a bag of socks in there because there are so many that they don't all fit in the drawer.
Oh,
And then
God.
next to the washing machine, there's a big box, and I throw all my used socks in there because they stink so bad when I come back
kicked
from
the
work.
fucking thing last time I came in. Fucking prick.
Yeah, it is literally referred to as the Great Sock Wash. It happens every 3 months. And she goes fucking nuts when I have to wash them.
Why have I not heard of this before?
Well, because it takes it. But the reason she goes mad is because when you like washing them isn't a problem. Like when they go in the wash, when you wash them, you dry them, and the fucking dryer stops about 4 times because the filter gets clogged up. Like, continuously with sock shit.
If I ever drive past and I just see socks hanging from the windows because you're drying them in the windows, I'm going to be there going, "Oh, this is a great sock wash." I'll nudge my wife and go, "A great sock wash in the fucking in the red household."
It's a very special day. The Great Sock Wash is on. Oh, I was about right. It's June the 10th. Yeah, it's about 100 days in. Yeah, and the problem comes. It's not really that bit, but it's when it comes to drying them and you get them out, and I have to pair them up. And as you can imagine, 100 pairs of socks. I lay them over the entirety of the kitchen, like one at a time, and then I keep going through till I find their pair.
I've never been so
issues,
happy,
mate. You got fucking issues.
I've just collected so many socks now. Like I've actually told mother-in-law, like, I've got enough socks now. It's all good. And even Dal was like, "You are not to buy him any more socks." So now it's Calvin's. So now I have it's going to be the Great Calvin wash next.
Do you know, I'm buying you some socks next time I come around.
No, please. I have so many.
100%. I bought you that Hitler book. I'm going to buy you some Hitler socks.
I did the sock wash probably 2-3 weeks ago. And so she was like, "Oh, she got a mental countdown on for the."
Jesus Christ, ain't fucking normal, is it?
It's I got that's a bit west, mate. That's a bit far out there, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I don't even wear I wear odd socks all the time.
I mean, I don't think I'm not sure it's exactly, but I know it's definitely it's either just under or over 100. I know it's around then because it is about just over every 3 months that I have to wash the Great Sock. It is literally called that. It is called. I'm like, I make a thing of it as well, and I give her a countdown.
Wouldn't you?
When there's like 7 or so pairs left, I'm like, "Great sock wash on Saturday." She's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
I'm surprised you haven't got like a calendar going on, like an advent calendar.
Counting down. Just unpinning the last 25 pairs.
Oh, it's getting close, getting close.
Put the most special pair on last. And it begins!
You want a big button with like a massive fanfare and shit, some fucking flares going off and shit, you know what I mean?
Party poppers.
Confetti cannons, a lot. Do it.
When it's the Great Sock Wash, can you do an episode that is
I will,
episode number whatever, the Great Sock Wash? And you bring Doll in here and just get her to fucking absolutely
We'll do a reel.
tear into you about how, just from a distance, just record her go, "For fucking first fucking Nike socks now, you can."
Oh, mate, it's a beautiful thing. You should try it. Do the Great Sock wash.
No.
How many pairs of socks do like normal people have?
I think I've got about 20
Yeah.
pairs.
Yeah, I got 20 or 30.
To be fair, I'm
Even
in
30,
boots all day long, so I reckon I'm about 30, possibly 35, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There is a every sock wash we do lose a few soldiers. Like yeah, and then of course
not everyone comes home like
no, not you got to look at those seats on the plane that are empty on the way home. Like.
Jesus. Right.
At the end of the day, you're just there like, "Dog, can we have a moment silent for our fallen foot soldiers?"
We've lost another grey cat sock. Can't mix black
Are you a
and
little
grey.
bit OCD about what socks you have? Because somebody bought me like bundle packs of socks.
Yeah, like
But the
£5 in Sports
the
Direct.
thin
Oh
ones.
no.
Yeah, fucking horrible.
In trainers on a hot day, yes, but 90% of the time, no. They got to be like decent.
They got to be the thick. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you on that. I'm with you.
What the fuck has happened? We're talking about what our favourite pairs of socks are.
I do like Dickies. Dickies are my
I
favourite.
like a thermal pair of socks because
Ooh,
where I work
yeah.
now, the warehouse is fucking 4 degrees.
I don't know if I'm not wearing them
I
now.
got some like Oxford ones for biking,
Fuck me, we're old.
and they are gorgeous.
Do you remember when
thermal
the
socks.
doghouse started? They were comparing like
Send-
porn
yeah.
stars.
They got an OnlyFans girl on it,
Yeah,
got her tits
yeah.
out and stuff like that. And now we're like, "Oh, he loves some
he
thermal
loves me
socks."
a cat sock.
Right.
man.
Anyway, Tom, yours is next.
I can't believe the sock wash has dragged on that long.
Okay. I have bought a copious amount of DVDs because I am convinced that I'm so useless that at some point I will be rendered disabled, in brackets, a vegetable.
What?
So I want to have stuff to watch for a long period of my crippled period.
That makes no sense. Why would you buy DVDs? You have streaming services.
Because much like Marlon, I like to hang on to my childhood. My childhood consisted of buying DVDs of films that I want to watch.
Like
Eventually.
G on G2.
Like I've got DVDs at home that are still in the wrapper.
Oh, yeah, I think everyone does. I've got a load of Guy Ritchie stuff that's still in the wrapper.
I go to
I've got a lot
charity
of
shops.
VHS is still in the wrapper.
Yeah, I
Just
go
thought
to
I'd throw
charity
that in
shops
there, you
and
know.
I bought the Fast and Furious collection that's still in the wrapper. Not the shitty crap recent ones,
just 1 to 3.
but like Wonder Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
You said
So
the shit you crap
What I want to know more about why do you think you're going to be a cripple?
Fucking look at me.
He's got a
You're
point.
very hard on yourself.
He's
You
got
are
a point.
not. You walked in here and you should walk out. It's not like you come in here like.
I don't know, John, I might break your legs in a minute.
anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, not long ago, I got diagnosed with fucking Asperger's at 29.
Mate, you're
So
not going to catch fucking polio, all right? You're going to be okay.
It might
You
get
got fucking
worse.
Asperger's.
I think
Your legs
they've
don't
ran out
fucking
of
work. Get
iron
the fuck
lungs.
over yourself,
Half
princess.
half of the people don't know what it is and they call it Asperger's. I don't eat burgers from my ass. Sometimes when people make eye contact with me, I get a little bit sweaty, all right? Leave me alone. So I'm just convinced that at some point I'm going to go full screech, not be able to fucking cope with the outside world,
And
and
just
I'm going to have to
sit in with your
sit
DVDs.
in with my copious amounts of
So what
DVDs.
DVD player have you got?
I play them on my PlayStation 4.
That's outdated.
You're outdated. We just had a conversation about socks. We're all outdated.
Is there anything particular you collect?
Anything that catches my fancy, to be honest.
They got to be cheap, like 2-3 quid.
It depends. If it's so, as well as that, I quite like American sports. So I am on the hunt now for an ice hockey DVD that's all about the career of Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, yeah, no, I like Wayne Gretzky. This is peculiar, though.
You
Why
miss-
am I buying into this? I still think it's bollocks.
You miss 100% of the shots you never take, Wayne Gretzky.
Did you just fucking
I did a
dab?
dab. I haven't seen a dab for about 5 years.
my days. Oh, my days.
Not sorry, I'm not apologising.
Is it just DVDs or Blu-rays?
No, just DVDs. I'm not
What?
fucking posh. I can't afford Blu-rays. You prick. I
Blu-rays
haven't got-
on a PlayStation?
PlayStation.
I haven't got 100 pairs of fucking socks.
Whoa. You got a PlayStation. That's Blu-ray player.
Yeah, but
How many DVDs would you say you have in your collection?
over 150.
That's not obscene.
It's not obscene,
but you are growing it at a pace.
it's now at the point where like it's become an obsession that if I buy like series 1 of, I don't know, we'll pick something out of the sky, fucking Big Bang Theory. If I buy series 1,
You have
got to
yeah.
have the rest of
Oh
it.
yeah.
because now I've diagnosed autism, it has to go.
Oh, you
I
gave
have to
yourself.
buy. Fuck me. I have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up to the finish, and I can't buy like the box set of just series 1, 2, and 3 in a box set. It's got to be the individual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I kind of agree with that. I don't like. I would never like. You know, remember when like Harry Potter would come out, like, and they'd be like, "Oh, look, here's the box set 1 to 3," and I'm like, "Well, it's not the box set, is it? Because there's another fucking 4 films to go." Yet you cunts.
Why would you buy anything Harry Potter?
Yeah, get fucked, nerd.
Guardian, fuck you off, so.
Yeah, I'll fucking throw a stick at you. Good one.
We should go to charity shops together. They were like, "Oh, look, it's the weird sock guy and the weird DVD guy again."
You're not that famous. Jesus Christ.
Only I am the weird DVD guy.
So, like, you know, I say about that, but like, obviously, I found out that Christian Bale was no longer Batman, and I saw a box set of the Dark Knight trilogy. So that was okay to buy. There's going to be more Batman films. You know, Robert Pattinson once was a vampire, now a bat. Brilliant.
Likes
Like-
fucking funny creatures, doesn't
That's
he?
it, you know what I mean? It's-
So yeah,
Fair stereotype.
I'm now convinced that, you know, there's going to be a point where I can't possibly get up and function anymore. So I've bought copious DVDs.
I still don't get why you just wouldn't use a streaming service because all those DVDs are across all the streaming platforms.
Because at some point, Reg,
And they might be even
the world's going
in
to fucking
4K.
end. And when we are all in bunkers, I'm going to be the smart one because I'm going to have DVDs to watch and all your streaming services are going to be fucking broken. Suck my ass.
In a bunker with no electricity.
yeah.
He's got a little generator there, just enough to power his DVD player.
Got a 1.5 fucking horsepower
Yeah.
fucking job barring away in the corner, like, you know what I mean?
Slowly dying of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, but
At least I was right.
at least I'll be fucking happy with Tokyo Drift playing while you're all there going. Fucking Gilo's there eating his 1 tin of beans. You're there fucking eating socks. Marlon's eating his fucking trainers because now he's thought, oh, I've got to wear my cowboy boots because it's the end of the world. And I'm there going, dun, 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 dun. With, I wonder if you know.
I'm going to call it. I reckon.
Go on,
I reckon it's true. I really do.
I'm going with true, actually.
I think it's true as well.
It's true.
Hey! That's fucking terrifying. We're all cheering.
I'll see if I can find a photo of it.
Oh my god.
no.
Oh. This is fucking petrifying. Oh dear.
Right, ready? I have a phobia of eating the first and last biscuit in the pack.
That's kind of on the same vein as the loaf of bread thing. Right. Is that what it is? I don't know why. I'm giving you a story. Why am I doing this?
I don't know. You're building that up for me. Thank you very much. You get like a pack of biscuits, right?
Yeah.
The first one, like at each end, they're normally kicked to fuck. They're crummy as shit. They just you put them in the tea, they fucking fall apart in the tea. You got that fucking sludge at the bottom. That's what I fear more, the fucking sludge at the bottom.
Right, okay.
And it just it's like a horrible surprise. It's like when say like you
get fucked in the prison showers.
You always got to go to there, haven't you? But I was going to make a blowjob reference.
In prison,
when you sort of like you're having fun times with a young lady.
Yes,
man, your choice. You and like they go, don't come. It's like, okay, as soon as they say that, no, you come. Yeah. And it's like that when you get like the bottom of the cup, right? And then all of a sudden it's like splodge of fucking congealed biscuit.
I know exactly.
Comes at you, what you're you're like, it's a fucking. It just ruins the tea, ruins the biscuit. It fucks the whole rest of your day up. You're sat there in your fucking chair. You're fucking sat there at work, chilling the fuck out. Dipping your biscuit in a happy motherfucking place, and then this sludge of fucking congealed McVitie smacks you in the back of the fucking tonsils like a. Oh my god!
He's so passionate about this.
Honestly, if this is a lie, if this is a lie, you have to do theatre because you are so passionate.
I mean, I kind of understand a little bit. You know, when you get like your at Christmas, you get crackers and stuff.
Yeah.
And luckily, the teardown is like 3 biscuits off the top. I'd never take the top one.
You just
because as you said, let's fucking beat the fuck.
It is a bit crumbly, but I'm not a Dunkin' man. Full stop. So I'm really not. No, I'm not.
Why not?
I'm just not. It's not. You know, people either they are or they aren't.
That's not fucking English. I'm sorry.
I'm just not that fussed. But I'm not a big biscuit man either. Like I'm not. I don't really like cake. I don't really like dessert. I don't really like biscuits that much. Those fucking...
You're going to die alone, you know.
They were here. Some Fox's Golden Crunch. That's about as far as I go, mate.
Golden Crunch, yeah.
So what's the biscuit of choice?
Biscuit of choice. Because I'm of a certain age.
Rich tea.
They're just like, it just falls apart. You know, I like the in-between. Not the hobnob, because that is a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dip me again.
Yeah. I like PK. Like PK said.
I'm always a biscuit. Dip me again. You don't dip me, I'll drink the bastard again. Fucking PK.
It's a chucky digestive.
Yeah.
But I have actually upgraded. I found chocolate covered with malted milks.
Oh.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I had put 3.5 stone on and knocked 5 years off my life because those cunts. You know what I mean? I'm fucking in a happy place.
I'm bad for those Lotus Biscoff motherfuckers. Jesus Christ, I could run through a packet of those. Fucking.
They sell them in bulk on Amazon.
Don't tell me that.
Don't tell me that shit.
The wife makes a fucking cracking Lotus Biscoff cheesecake.
I thought you were going to say that.
Where's ours?
The next time that I'm not going to say guest on the podcast. I don't want to invite myself on.
As he turns to look at me.
Next time I come around, I'll accidentally forget my coat again, like I did the last podcast. So I had a reason to come around. I'll get her to make you one.
Oh, yes. Getting back to GILO, it's got to be true, innit? He's so angry about it.
He got very...
And it just flowed too nice. Holy fuck, I've just seen the DVD
that's
collection.
Double layered as well.
Oh, yeah, that is more than 150 DVDs is more than I thought. Maybe I only have like 20. Jesus Christ.
That's double layered. Like there's a collection
behind that as well. And behind that is your wife.
I just got her to send me that.
Oh fuck me, that's one.
She just said, "Give me a minute. I've nearly done me now." As I said, "This is fucking serious."
It's true. I reckon it's true. He's too passionate.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a lie.
You're just hedging the bets here.
There he is. He
all right, yeah, all right then, Charlie.
It's a lie.
Fuck me! What the fuck? Oh, by the way, I want a point for the last one because you all thought I was lying and I convinced you of that. That's fair. See, I'm just making the rules up.
Yeah,
just go along.
Just fucking, do your thing. Yeah.
So are you not fussed by the start and the end of biscuits?
I'm not fussed by it, but I hate that fucking shit that fucking happens after the
see,
fucking...
look, he just
So that was true passion.
he
Yeah,
took the
that's it. See, I
fucking-
took a little bit from this, just got really angry.
Right,
But
The best lies are the ones that are closest to the truth.
that's it, and the fact I got a high BMI means I go really red real fucking quick. You know what I mean? So
Didn't
it's great.
take a lot, did it?
That's it. High blood pressure and Tom pissing me off, and I was there. You know what I mean?
Go on, then,
Stop
Marlon.
it. It was a joke.
Was it?
Don't look at me like that, because semi at the minute.
I once cracked my sister's head open, and when we got to the hospital, they sent us to the garage next door to get super glue.
No,
That's such a
fucking
Somerset
way.
thing.
No way, because there's no way in hell. I mean, I know it is literally super glue, but the NHS would not. The NHS would not like make you go to a shop
Especially if
and
you
buy
crack the
super.
head open.
How did you crack her head open?
Was
We
You
were digging
really-
around, we were fighting,
Okay.
kind of thing, and basically, the little puff?
What, Marlon?
No, the little puff you put your feet on.
Yes.
The little puff, don't know
that
his
was
name.
the simplest one, but the best one.
I put that on top of the sofa.
Yep.
And we were fighting. I pushed her off, and she hit her head on the corner of the skirting.
So she just split like the skin of her head open.
Yeah.
And so what? Talk me through what they said when you got to the hospital,
Well, I was only little.
right?
To
To the best of your knowledge, or the best that you've been told.
Something about butterfly stitches, but they also wanted to glue it shut.
Right. And they didn't have any glue
And
in
they-
the entire hospital.
Or that's what I assume,
And
because
the-
we
and-
went next door to the garage and got some like what's it 405?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Loctite
Super
or
glue.
whatever they
Yeah.
call it. Yeah.
Which hospital was it?
Not mentioning that name because it's too close.
So it was a local one.
Yeah.
Local, yeah.
Was it local? Oh, okay, I know which one you're
Yeah,
on
yeah,
about.
yeah. What?
Right.
Right. And
Oh,
you
is it?
And you came back in with this super glue.
With this tube of super glue,
and you were like, can you now do a fix to
Just-
her head?
just
and they
glue
were
it
like,
back
yes,
together.
of course.
Yeah, not a problem.
Because we definitely know this is safe to use on people's heads.
I mean, I'm not a doctor.
Absolute bollocks.
Bullshit.
No
Bullshit.
fucking way.
I'm calling it.
I'm going to go with true. Because that's a proper rural thing to do.
It is true.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
I remember I pushed her off the top of the fucking.
I
puff.
could tell that bit was true because you had the whole story there, but you went to the garage, bought super glue,
Yeah.
and they
Glued her head
glued-
back. That might explain why she's a bit funny at the minute.
At the minute, this was ages ago.
A bit funny. Full stop.
Okay.
This what got me was you sort of said we had to go to the garage next door. I was thinking, what fucking hospitals around here got garages next door? Like none of them have.
No, not anymore.
Was it the hospital that used to be at the top of a certain busy road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then there's a
forgot about
Fudgens.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And they actually used the glue.
Yeah, and glued
were,
her-
were
yeah.
they like any specific glue, or were they like just go buy some super glue?
I don't remember like the ins and outs of it, but I think it was just super glue.
I know that obviously super glue was developed in World War II.
World War II,
This-
and it was actually for
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
for stitching people back together.
As soon as I
That's fucking mental.
as soon as I pinned which hospital it was, I straight away went, that's true, because they were fucking useless. Like, I can't remember what had happened to me, but I fucking hurt myself because I,
Does the hospital no longer
useless.
exist?
yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
No,
Now tell me
no,
afterwards because I don't actually know which
Yeah.
one this is.
and I remember going in there and like, I think I'd fucking chuck my knee out of place or something like that. Like, so my kneecap was
get the
facing,
super glue out.
my
Get
kneecap was
super glue
facing,
out.
yeah, my kneecap was facing south, not north. Like, it had completely fucked off to the back of my leg.
Oh.
And I remember one of the nurses sort of looked at it and just sort of went, yeah. Send him home, put some ice on it, keep it elevated.
You're kidding.
Fuck off.
Oh, your kneecap
Cap's on the wrong
was
side,
kneecap
Shaq.
on the back of your knee.
Bearing in mind, like when I was, when did it happen? About 8 years old. I mean, fuck me, I'm a chunky motherfucker now, but back then I weighed about 6 stone at the best of times. So it wasn't hard to see my kneecap definitely was not where it fucking should be. But yeah, we got taken to that same hospital and they just went, yeah, keep it iced and elevated. Hopefully the swelling will come out. And it will sort itself.
Well, like one day just flip back round. And
No.
fucking drop
My
down.
mum took me to another hospital because she was fucking disgusted.
I would be.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, you've clearly dislocated your kneecap. Like putting ice and fate in it is going to fix
No, it's
that.
not gonna help.
I'd literally drag. I had the kid in one hand, 308 in the other, and boot the door off the fucking hinges. Motherfucker!
That is now why
Break
that
up the-
hospital does not exist.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right, are you ready?
Go on then.
I once gave a dog MDMA.
Why?
Yeah, that's it. We need a bit of story. What happened?
Well, it was an
Just
accident.
imagining it.
It was an accident for a start. I was on a lad's holiday, probably fuck me, that's terrifying. No, it was fucking 10 years ago now. That's horrific. Yeah, and I was on a bar crawl, and I had befriended some people who were from another nationality, and I believe they were German and Russian. And I had no idea what
Hell
they
of
were
a power combination.
I had no idea what they were saying. They were having a lovely time, and they were talking at me, and I was doing a lot of nodding and yes. And he gave me a pill, of which I later found out to be MDMA. I didn't take it because I was 18 and terrified, and I still would not take pills from strangers because I am young and terrified.
Oh, I wish I was.
Um,
But no.
And I pretended to eat it. I was on a tram of all things. Because we're on a bar crawl and we were going to the next bar. And I pretended to eat this pill like, delicious. My compliments to the meth head. The bathtub chemist that made this. Thank you so much. And I was like, and when he turned around, I spat it into my hand and then threw it on the floor. And for then a dog to come over on an extendable lead, and I tried to stop him with my foot. But I, in my drunken stupor, I crushed it like that. But then I assumed that would have been enough. But he then came over and licked what was on the floor. And I don't know what happened to the dog. I know it's going to ask me, but I got off at the next stop, and I'm hoping the dog just had a really nice time. I just spent his whole night just rubbing his owner's beard, like, everything is so soft. Oh, I just want to kiss you. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. He may well have died. Who knows?
Who knows?
Fucking hell.
How'd you know it was MDMA?
I can only assume it was MDMA. It could have been speed. He didn't say. He was the bloke.
Did you give it to Bullet?
No, the bloke was very, very. That's why
That would explain the eyes.
Yeah. He is. What was I going to say? Yeah, he seemed very happy and very lovely, and I assume I know that's the effects of Mandy, like being all like, oh, ecstasy, oh, great. Yeah, that is MDMA, isn't it? Mandy, ecstasy. Yeah.
Well,
That's you just get.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Just he was very happy and very loving, and like, yeah, have some pills, and I was like, oh, delicious.
treat yourself.
Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, that's what
Right.
happened. I don't know what the effects are on dogs. It was an accident. I don't just give pills to dogs for fun. They're fucking expensive, and dogs are cunts.
Right, let's call it. Tom, what we saying?
I'm going to say false.
Yeah, I'm going to bullshit.
Lie.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
It was true.
Oh, I can't.
Fucking else.
Do you know what? I actually thought of that in the week, and obviously we texted Chief so she could do all the prep for us. So none of us knew what anyone else had written down, and we didn't know any of the lies previously. But I intentionally left that one off because I didn't have time to explain to her what happened. And I knew how angry she would get. Because I'm like, here are my 4 true statements. I gave a dog MDMA. And she'd be like, Reg! And I'm like, I'm too busy to explain. Just write it down.
That was a good shout.
I must admit, when I sent mine in the chief, I just went, just don't judge me.
All right. I think it's time to cut to a short break. Yeah. We're going to get beer of the week. We will be back shortly. Love you all very much. Don't forget to moisturise. Bye.
Right, just before we do beer of the week, I got a shout out. We got a shout out to Bradley Leighton. Sorry, mate. Can't pronounce your surname. Thank you for being a certified scumbag and ordering off our website.
Hey, order while we're recording, you get a shout out. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Every fucking penny helps. Thank you to our Patreons. Thank you to everyone who supports us by buying merchandise. Our amazing merchandise. What do you think of the new shirts, GILO? I see you're wearing one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I must admit, I thought that super fat bastard size would be a little bit on tight side for me, but actually, it's very roomy.
It's very roomy.
Very
I like the print as well. They've done it's like a new type of print, isn't it? It's almost like rubberized.
You know
Look
what it
how
reminds me of? Back in the day, like when they used to do like the retro T-shirts back in the day, you get that rubberized
Yes.
print.
Yeah. It's like that, isn't it? It's, yeah, I like
but it
it.
feels beautiful.
It does feel good.
Big in the merch game now.
We are
Big
big in the merch game. Right, I've been to the fridge, Marlon,
You have been to the fridge.
and I have returned.
Well, you didn't send him to the fridge.
No, he didn't. I
No,
went of my own volition.
not this week.
Wow.
I think he wants to get 50 shades of sideways tonight.
This is Super Send Juice.
Ooh.
Velton's Pilsner.
Who provided us with this lovely beer, Marlon?
Beer Hunter UK.
The sponsor of this podcast. Shout out to Beer Hunter UK. As always, we really appreciate them for taking us on board and allowing us to work with them on this absolute shit show of a podcast. As I always say, I cannot believe we've been sponsored, and I don't think they ever listen to us, because if they did, they wouldn't sponsor
Bless
us.
them. Bless them. Ignorance is bliss.
Massive shout out to Beer Hunter UK. As you guys well know, we've worked with them for a long time now. They are the number one craft beer seller in the UK. They have over 350 beers.
350, man.
350 beers on their website.
That's a couple too, my shag.
Yeah. Next day delivery, free delivery over 40 quid. They have some fucking incredible beers on there. As you guys well know, I'm a massive fan of Camden's, of Beavertown, all those really great English breweries. They have them all on there. They do some fantastic gift packs, often with free glassware. So like I think they're doing at the moment, a deal on Erdringer. And you get that gorgeous, really tall, sort of voluptuous, should I say. I'm getting a little bit hard talking about glassware, which is weird.
We wouldn't expect anything less, I mean.
But
No,
yeah,
not really,
you get
no.
so they've got some fantastic stuff on their website. They do gift packs, they do assortments, they do like your start British ale packs. They do what was I looking at the other day actually? Actually, I was looking at Mythos, weirdly enough, Tom, that you've just come back from Greece, and I'm gonna order some for myself because me and Dol fucking love the shit. Do you like it when you're over there?
What, Mythos?
Yeah.
No, because I had to pay for it, where I was in all inclusive, so I was just drinking that.
Cunt!
Fuck, I bought you back some.
So you stole from them?
No, I paid for it.
No,
You should have stolen
no,
it.
this stuff. The stuff
That was in the minibar, technically, and we'd already paid for it. It's all inclusive.
took the towels as well.
Fuck
didn't
me.
you, cunt?
If it wasn't nailed
he's got
down,
the-
I was fucking having it.
So, towels,
I was like that in
dressing
the Bahamas,
gowns.
shag. I was like, this is a fucking
Fucking-
stupid little country.
The fucking mattress is on fucking speed shop back here.
Oh dear. Right. So, what is a beer of the week, Marlon?
It's Velton's Pilsner.
It's you've told us before, Tom, that you really like this shit. I've seen it. I've never had it.
Did you ever? There was a pub.
I'm right in saying it used to be on tap in places.
Have you ever? Did you ever go to the Pambra?
Yeah,
I've heard of it, I've never been there.
So the Pambra was on the way to Wedmore, and they used.
fucking hell.
So the owners of the old owners of Pambra used to the woman that owned it with her husband was German. So she one of them.
Yeah.
So she she got it imported through her family or something like that, so they didn't have to pay the mega fucking bucks to get it brought into the UK. And they had it on tap. It was fucking gorgeous. And this was back when I was like 15. You know, the whole lie of, oh yeah, you can have one drink with a meal.
Yeah,
And then
that old chestnut.
You'd have 4, and then eventually when I was 16, my dad would go, "This is 18th birthday."
Right, it's a big bottle. It's a fucking big bottle. It's a 500ml bottle. It's 4.8%. It's a Pilsner. Marlon, if you've got any, if you could, please, sir. Martin bullshit.
So again, I've had to go onto a website to get this because there's fuck all on the bottle.
Well, there is, but it's just in German.
Oh no, there's,
no,
there's,
yeah,
fucking,
to be
there's
fair,
nothing on the
there's-
drop.
no.
It says nine
Please try and read it in German.
Wasser, German Malz Hopfen.
Yeah, all right.
That's it, right? So the aroma promises a refreshing and tasteful experience, reminiscent of fresh hay. don't know if I want to drink that.
Fresh hay.
While at the same time, it is possible to discern a slight hint of herbs, a light citrus flavour, and slightly nutty note. This is terrible translation. Nutty note makes you want to test the taste. In the first couple of sips, you pick up on the tangy character and the soft, elegant body of the light-coloured beer. The bitterness is perceived as
Is this
very
a fucking
pleasant,
essay?
and it harmonises perfectly with the tangy refreshment. The beer is harmonious in its aftertaste and is characterised by a slight dryness.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm
no
done.
wonder they didn't put it on the fucking bottle. There's not enough space for it.
That's a good
Absolute
paragraph there.
fucking marketing waffle. Right. Let's see what we reckon. Oh, shag.
Oh, I don't know. That ain't
It's
bad,
it's
mate.
definitely German.
What? It's a bit punchy at the start, and then at the end of it, it just goes, "Oh no,
9. Ends up in a fucking bunker.
we have bitten off more than we can chew."
Why did we start on the Eastern Front? This was a mistake.
Oh, put them in the shower.
I love it how it fucking just breaks straight into fucking racism.
Oh no! I've taken my summer uniform when I should have taken the winter one.
Nine.
The Russian winters are cold.
What does the Jew mean he does not want to take shower?
Fuck, you're such a
Hold on. You smell mustard?
Stop. That's World War One. Wrong war.
Same shit.
What are we saying then? What we thinking?
There's no citrus. They're lying.
It tastes the hay.
No, it's fresh. I'd say that. I'd give like hay, more hay fresh hay. I don't know, something like that.
Hey now. Yeah.
I get the nutty thing. Yeah, it's nutty. I'd say oaky more than anything. I know it sounds kind of weird for a beer, but there's definitely like an oaky thing going on there.
It's a Bogo German Pilsner.
Would you say that?
Yeah.
I'm not. I would be honest. I'm not really versed on German Pilsner. We've had like quite a lot of German beers. I think we've had a couple of Pilsners, but they've always been a bit funky. This is. I like it, man. I like it. I'll have a bit more. See what I go.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm.
I mean, I'm not mad.
Do you know what? I'll drink that.
Yeah.
I'll sit there. You know, what I mean, set the example.
It's strong for an all dayer, but it tastes like an all day beer. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, not be funny. This is sort of Saturday afternoon. You fire the barbecue up. This is like the prequel to the main event sort of beer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like the warm up beer, like the fluffer of beers.
And she's only 4.8%.
Only that's quite strong, mind.
It's the beer in a porn film that keeps the bloke hard during takes.
Yeah, it's the it's like Reggie Marlin's Riders. You know what I mean? It's what it is. You know what? I quite like it.
baby? Take me out the day.
If there was
like
ever
it.
a beer
I like
that defined the Patreons, it would be this. They are fluffing the hosts.
Only blue M&Ms.
No, I quite like it actually. I do quite like it. It's hasn't wowed me. I've not gone, oh my god, that's fucking amazing. But it's drinkable.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
not Bitburger, but it's a German Pilsner.
That's it. Not be funny. It's a beer you drink. You know, you get in from work. You know what I mean? Crack a beer open, sit down, watch a bit of telly. That sort of
Yeah,
beer,
that
you know
that
what I mean?
is the kind of beer it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be hung, drawn, and quartered and nailed to a post, but I would liken this to Holston Pills.
Ooh.
Would you say?
I haven't had Ulster in years, but yes.
Yeah, you don't really see it down in the south, do you? It's mainly in the north. But I'd liken it to that almost. It's a bit more earthy, sort of oaky, bit more of a, I don't know, that kind of thing going on there.
Got all the flavour notes.
Yeah. But I like it. I do.
Yeah,
That's what I'd liken it closest to.
it is right down the middle.
I'm going to re-upset someone, I'm sure, by saying that. But where are we at then? John, I'll start with you. You've been pretty...
Do you know what? I want to give it a 4, but I can't. And I know we don't do halves.
Not in a doghouse.
Not in the doghouse. So I'll go with a 3. I'm going to go with a 3. Down the middle, like the beer. That's down the middle.
I'm gonna agree with you because I feel exactly the same. I feel like I give away a lot of 4s on this podcast, and although I do like it, I'm sort of liking it, thinking about like other beers that I've had that have been a 4, and I'm like, it's just not quite there. No, it's just not there. It's a 3. It's drinkable. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's just not got. There's something missing just to push it up there for me personally.
Yeah.
Tom, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think you summed it up quite well with it's a beer that you can sort of sit down, have a bit of a chill out, and you can just crack open one of those. It's not something that you're going to go out on the piss on.
Not sessionable.
It's fucking heavy.
It's heavy.
It's
a heavy beer.
It is dense.
But for me as well, it's a nostalgic beer because it was one of those that, my old man sort of introduced me to.
He's a
I think that was
scumbag.
probably
He is
actually
a fucking scum. He's gonna be
I sent
listening
him
to this. You are a scumbag.
I sent him a picture of it and said, "This is the beer of the week." And he said, "Oh, nice. Tell them that they're scumbags." Just, I think for me, just from the nostalgic point of view, and like it brings me back to me and my old man drinking it in the Panborough when it was still about. I'm going to give it a 4.
Good man. I like it.
I think I'm on same level as you, Tom. I'm a huge German beer fan, so I'm at a 4.
Right, where are we going for this? We got 2 3s and 2 4s. We can't have a 3.5.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, me and you.
Yeah,
Wait, right, what is it? On 3 we go down.
yeah.
Right, ready.
1, 2, 3. No, on
Well, no,
3.
that's my thing. That's wrong.
Oh right, yeah. We won.
My good God.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't even do fucking rock, paper, scissors.
This
right.
motherfucker can arrange 100 socks, but he can't arrange a fucking rock paper scissors tournament.
Right, Velton Pilsner, that is a 4 from us boys in the doghouse. Thank you very much. Beer Hunter, shout out to them. Use our discount code. Don't forget ITDH for 10% off your order.
Every single order.
If please guys support the brands that support us, because if we don't sell enough
Get
beer
the
for
fuck
them,
down. Let's start buying some fucking beer, you cunt.
they,
All right?
they're gonna what fucking GILO said. Just do what he said.
Don't be a fuckface peasant.
Don't be a fuckface peasant. Don't be scum. Just fucking buy some beer off them.
Right,
Support
let's
the
insult
fucking
everyone.
podcast. You fucking pieces of shit.
Scruffy cunts.
Fucking pricks a lot.
Whoa, too far.
Right, Tom. What's next?
Cut that one.
No, we'll leave it in.
No,
You
I
piece
don't,
of shit.
I don't want the doghouse hunting me down.
Right, so Tom Carver's Instagram is
Like
give
my
him
wife.
some hate.
Like my wife, she got to leave it in.
Fuck me, there's fucking 3 on here.
We got to pick one.
When I was in my early teens, I dreamt that I wanted to be the next Barry Scott off the Silent Bang advert.
Bang, and the dirt is gone.
What?
Why? I'm Barry Scott!
We're here with the incredible Sillet Bang.
Why? Of all things, not even to be an actor, just to be. Why did you want to be an annoying cunt? Not
funny.
an
I know it's
annoying
funny. You
cunt.
achieved it really well.
Yeah, I was going to say he's nailed it.
An annoying
An
cunt.
annoying cunt. Hi, I'm Tom.
No, an annoying cunt that is already on an annoying thing that is breaking up my television program that I'm trying to watch. Did you want to be hated from a young age?
It was always a dream. So,
I have a dream.
Hi, Barry Scott here.
I'm an excitable kind of guy. Someone who's going to come in and make more fucking noise than me. That's the next step up. Like, if I'm going to walk in somewhere, I like to come in with a sort of a, what's the word? Walk in somewhere.
Bang.
Sillet. And his adverts were around a lot when I was a kid. So I was quite an excitable child. My mum and dad likened it to, if I had lemonade, I'd be climbing up the curtains like a fucking cat. So if that advert came on, I just lost my shit.
Basically, like, if Barry Scott...
I lost my shit.
Incredible Sillet Bang.
He's back again.
Like that dog on MDMA.
He's still alive, all right.
It cleans pennies.
Yeah, so basically, like, if Alan Partridge and fucking, like, Barry Scott had a kid, it'll be you.
That'd be me.
Wow.
Alan Sillet.
When did this fucking
Sillet-
dream?
when? Yeah.
When did the dream
Sillet
die?
Partridge. When did the dream die? It still lives on.
Do you still use Sillet Bang?
Once you go bang, you never go back. I don't know why you find this funny.
It's just why did you want to be?
Everybody's got dreams and aspirations as a child,
You
right?
was aimed really low.
Yeah.
Fuck it, what? When you were a kid, what did you want to be? A pikey, because your nickname was Pikey.
That's very mean. I was bullied at school.
Right, everybody's got a dream. That was mine. I want to be the Sillet Bang Man.
Fuck your life, bing bang.
I watched a lot of porn when I was younger. I don't want to be a bang man, you know.
When I grew up slightly, I realised that nickname could be used in the porn industry, where I could just go Sillet fucking Bang. But I mean, now obviously we've realised that I've probably got a face for radio, hence why you keep having me on this podcast. So me being a television personality probably isn't going to work.
It's not. You're not a personality though. Barry Scott has never been on a talk show. He's just, hi, I'm fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and when I walk in, hi, I throw. I've had 4 beers. Fuck, I throw flip flops at strippers.
Just,
I mean,
I'm not fucking buying it. I'm
bang,
not,
and the stripper's gone.
I'm
not
banging the
buying
flip flops in your teeth.
I'm not.
Oh no, where you two with it, Reg?
No, it's a fucking lie. Nobody
No,
grows
no.
up and wants to be them Sillet Bang man because your parents fucking hated him. Oh, it's cunt's on again.
My parents were very supportive human beings, actually, and they said if that was what they wanted,
You
if
can
I wanted
be
to do,
whatever you want to be.
you know, if you want to be someone that literally
Fucks
sprays.
cats.
Sorry.
We make it sound like your parents were like, well, just do what you want. Anything will
Yeah,
support
but at
you.
no point was I like, oh, I've got a feline fetish.
With their little fuck handles wandering around.
Yeah.
Come here.
At least I had a tail to fucking swing it around with.
Marlon, where you at
I
with it?
don't know. And,
It's gone so mental that no one's got a clue anymore.
fuck it, I'm going to say true.
It's fucking rubbish.
I'm
It's a lie.
Yeah, I'm going to lie.
Oh, fuck, sorry. I thought you'd already
What
said
were you
it.
going to say?
I was going to say lie, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lie. Yeah. Who the fuck wants to be that cunt? I don't even want to be myself, let alone Sillet fucking Bang.
Barry Scott is hot, all right?
What?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Right, here we go.
Go on, Johnny.
I accidentally had sex with a transvestite.
True. I don't need to ask questions. True.
When you say you accidentally had sex with them, did you?
Were you already inside them by the time you found out they had a dick?
Basically, right. Let me paint a picture in your mind.
I want to know if you meant you accidentally had sex with them, like, oh, I've tripped and fallen. No,
No, it weren't a case of I was sat down, they sat down, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, before I stood up.
Intentionally penetrated them.
Yeah, intentionally, genuinely had sex with the transvestite.
So
Basically, what happened, right?
I'm assuming post-op
No, pre-op.
in the bum.
In the bum.
So it had a dick. They
Yeah.
had a dick.
Childish way of saying it.
In the anal
Did you have anal sex? No, I did it in the bum.
With the chicken nuggets.
If you don't behave, you can't fuck a transvestite. You'll have a sad transvestite, not a happy one.
Hi, I'm very confused.
I'm
My
Barry
name's
Scott.
Paula, but it was Peter.
Sorry, Chilo, again.
Right. Back in the day. What
We're talking 2000s.
Oh, no.
1947.
No.
Just after the war.
Year of our Lord. The 1998. Me and a selection of friends went to Brighton for a night out.
Oh, the gay capital of the world.
Gay capital of the world. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Basically,
The birthplace of AIDS.
AIDS and other things. Yeah, I learned some shit that night. Anyway.
What it's like to penetrate another man.
Well, it was. It was quite nice. I thought, well, I fancied it. Let's try it.
Quite nice, actually.
Quite nice, actually. Thank you. Yeah, basically, I went out to piss,
Right.
and there were some pills and potions about. So I
You
took
just about to say
Yeah,
there was
and you
ketamine?
explained there were some KOs and pills and potions.
pills and potions and stuff.
I'd
Yeah.
probably fuck a bloke if I was on ketamine.
I don't know what it was. Just fucking. I did Mitzi's actually, and back in the day that was. Anyway, so I took some fucking pills. Got fucking completely moshed. I was chasing my fucking chin around the fucking place, and somehow managed to get separated from the group. I went for a wander somewhere, and like a moth to lights, I saw some lights and headed towards it. It happened to be a bar. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a fucking gay bar. So I'm sat there getting smashed up, fucking having some more drinks. Why not? Fucking you're in Brighton, knock yourself out, treat yourself, kids. Anyway, I ended up at a bar, fucking some quite attractive in my blurry-eyed state.
What was the name of the bar?
I can't fucking remember. I didn't even know my own fucking name by that point.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Oh.
John? James?
If they introduced themselves as John.
Might have been a bit of a giveaway.
Anyway, in my blurred state, quite
John.
All right, son. Shag. You look lonely, sweetheart. You all right? Yeah. Anyway, we things got carried on, should we say? I got pissed, more pissed, should I say? The drugs were working extremely well, and we ended up going back to his / we'll call her her for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Makes me feel less.
It's 2022.
Gay. And yeah. Anyway, we up the good foot, done a bad thing, and woke up in the morning. Still there. You know when you sort of led there and you're like trying to work out if you can chew your arm off the shoulder to get the fuck out of there. I'm like led there, looking at fucking what the
Exactly what I
fuck. Yeah, people been there, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I kind of noticed there was a slight 5 o'clock shadow going on the face, and and I was like, fuck the decorum. I just fucking jumped up, like, what the fuck's going on here? I said, stand up. I'm stark bollock naked. And
So's he.
And so's he. Well, no, he had some panties on, but like a little thong thing going on.
What, so one bollock was hanging out the side?
Hanging out, you know what I mean? It was an interesting conversation. I was, and if that actually wasn't the worst thing that happened. Right.
Go on.
They didn't have any milk.
Didn't have any milk, ran out of fucking thing. Basically, I'm fucking...
Turns out he fucked me.
It was so nice. Very good, very nice. Sexy banana. So no, it was...
Even when you're talking about potentially fucking a bloke, when you say sexy banana, it's still the most masculine thing.
That one. So basically, I'm fucking smashing the place up. I'm fucking losing my mind. And the only way he/she calmed me down was, you want to fry up and a cup of tea? And I was like, yeah, go on then. You know what I mean? It was kind of like an awkward, like, yeah, go on then, because I'm hungry and I'm fucking dehydrated and I'm terrified and I'm fucking scared.
My dick smells like poo.
Yeah, that's it. I'm fucking gay. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this shit. And anyway, so awkward conversation as they're cooking me a fry up, and I'm like, nice round there, isn't it? Like the flat, you know what I mean? All this, that, and everything else. And I said, look, I'm gonna go and get me clothes, and you know, what I mean, just knock it into a sandwich, and I'll take with, like. And so anyway, right? So
I don't care if this is a lie. I'm enjoying this so much.
So I like awkwardly trundled back in the bedroom to find my clothes. I couldn't find my clothes. All my clothes had been put in the wash by him/her.
Steve,
by John, by Pete. Basically, I'd managed to piss myself and throw up on myself at the same time.
What?
As you do.
Which we know isn't... Like,
that would be...
Because wasn't you, the first time you were on the podcast, if I remember rightly, your story was that you shit yourself and blew your load at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
obviously, I can multitask with my fucking, excretions.
Two things ejaculating from you at the same time isn't a fucking far-fetched from the truth.
It's like a Tuesday for me. You know what I mean? It's a thing.
Now, this leads me to think that it's true. Do you know why?
Why?
Because no fucking woman on this earth would let you do a sex to them if you...
do a sex? I can imagine him. All right, doll, can we do a sex tonight, please, love?
Is if you'd pissed yourself and thrown up on yourself. Men are the only horny creatures that would see through that and be like, yeah, fuck it, go on then.
Yeah, so anyway, she, obviously a lovely job of the laundry, mind. Hold it up, summer fresh, beautiful.
Summer fresh.
Had said fryer, you know what I mean? So I was like, right, I'm going to...
Not get into a sandwich.
Yeah. Not into a sandwich,
I could have had that as a saying now. Not get into a sandwich, love.
And, offer me a blowjob on the way out.
You said yes, didn't you?
Of course I fucking said yes. A fucking blowjob, innit? So I fucking...
stubble just rustling your thighs.
Mate, I didn't care. I thought, fuck it, I'm fully gay now. Fuck it, let's have it. You know what I mean? Little fucking cuddle and shine on the way out, and off I fucking went.
For this time period, I am gay. As soon as I walk out that door, straight.
That's it. I'm back to sort of like, I'm back to sort of complete straightness as soon as I leave the confines of this here flat. But at the moment, sister, I'm flat out there. You know what I mean?
Right,
so, yeah.
I'm gonna call this. I reckon. There's so much detail.
That's what I mean.
But he did this last time, didn't he?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go with true.
I think what he's doing is the same time as last time. He's drawing on previous experiences and just changing certain details. So I think it's a lie.
I mean, I fucking hope it's true. If it's not true, again, you have got a wasted talent and you should be doing theatre work. But I'm going to say true.
It's true.
No!
Yeah.
Suddenly, all of those rape jokes you make towards me now make sense.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, put a little blonde wig on, sweetheart. You're there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, 98 in Brighton.
I was 6 years old when you were fucking men.
I know. Look at me. Living the best life.
I imagine you coming back down to the boys the next morning, be like, God, weirdest fucking thing. Went home on a bird, found out she was a bloke. Like, God, how'd you find out that? Well, her name's John. She's got a hairy asshole.
No, I'll tell you what. Best blowjob I've ever had.
Yeah, but
Fucking awesome blowjob. It's awesome.
How did you know she was a bloke? Because she lifted both toilet seats.
it's like that scene from all the films where they stood up pissing and you're like,
Oh, run away. Yeah, so there you go.
GILO.
Thank you very much.
That is fucking brilliant. Of all the places to say
Do you know what? You're the first fuckers I've actually told that story to as well.
And the thousands of people
that are
listening.
listening. Yeah. Why do I share intimate moments of my life with you?
We can't even cut that because it's such a long segment and a good segment.
No, leave it in. Leave it all in. Leave it all in.
That's what she said.
She, he, I'm not sure.
She.
Oh, right then,
2022.
I made 250 quid by sending a video into You've Been Framed.
What happened in said
What
video?
happened in video?
Oh, right, okay.
Was it you yeeting your sister
No.
at the skirting point? 250 quid paid for the glue.
That was before mobile cameras.
Oh, yeah.
So it was Tank on his own, and we still had the fireplace in the house, and we're trying to train him basically to sit, turn around, and he finally nailed turn around. The only issue with turn around was he jumped at the same time and ended up flat on his back and headbutted the floor.
Right.
And I was pissing myself.
What? Give me some time frame. When was this happening?
So he was probably 6 to 8 months old.
And that was what how many years ago was that?
4.5.
And why was your first thought to send it to You've Been Framed and
'Cause
not to put it on YouTube?
Because You've Been Framed like 250 quid straight up. YouTube is no monetization till I get 1,000 followers.
Subscribers, yeah, that's true.
Who was presenting You Being Framed at the time?
There is no it's just
Oh,
I
it's
think
Harry
it's just
Hill.
a voice.
It was
Harry Hill.
yeah.
No, it's just yeah, but it's no even then I don't think there was a presenter. It's just a voiceover now, isn't it?
Yeah, Harry
It
Hill.
was
with
just,
his shit
you know,
cunt
like when
big
you've
collar.
always watched You've Been Framed.
Yeah.
The first thing is your first instinct. Get it to fucking instinct. Get it to You've Been Framed. 250 quid for a video.
And it was the dog trying to do a
He was trying to do the turnaround,
yeah.
but he had the issue of jumping and landed flat on his back.
Right.
Having met Tank.
He's not. Yeah, but he's not as dumb as Bullet. Bullet's a fucking. You know,
Yeah.
he's.
If you said Bullet, I'll be like, yeah, that's fucking.
No, you can't train Bullet.
That's money in the bank.
I
that
wouldn't
is.
have even.
If you told Bullet to turn around, he'd wonder which fucking way, because one eye's going right and the other one's going left.
He split himself in two, and
he's a couple. All he needs. He lost 2 more brain cells. He'd need to wear a fucking helmet.
he's a couple of sandwiches. A couple of sandwiches short of a picnic, like.
He's like Homer Simpson with the crayon up his nose.
30 foot.
They take the crayon out and all of a sudden his eyes are straight and he's doing calculus. I'm going to go lie.
Yeah, I reckon it's a lie.
Do you know what? I'm going to fucking play your game. I'm hedging it. All right, it's true.
It's a lie.
Ah, for fuck's sakes.
You would have screamed
us.
about that.
He would have told us.
Yeah.
Right. I once got offered some illegal substances by a guy in Wales, and when I declined, he asked if I wanted a quick blowjob instead.
Is this the pedo chap that does the taxis?
No.
Pedo Phil, is that
No,
his
it
name?
wasn't. No.
No, that's the one from the In-Betweeners.
Beggar Les, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was a bloke that I've never seen before, so I was a bit weirded out by it.
Did you say yes or no?
Keen or no shag?
Clearly, this is the fucking place to come out with it.
Sharing it out now. Let's
I
go.
politely accept. No, I'm joking.
And his name was GILO.
His rates were extortionate. No, I politely declined, and he took no offence to that. He was like, "Oh, I'm not saying that."
So where were you to in Wales?
I was actually walking. I was walking to the.
On a summer's day.
I was walking to the Brit from
Ooh.
the RNC,
Ooh.
and it was just as you go up.
I love it how he sort of mentioned the entirety of Wales High Street, just to sort of like, you know,
No, because
the
Brits are fair
sorry,
stretch
I didn't
off.
mean the RNC. I meant just the crown on top of the marketplace.
okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah, and it was just as you go through Penniless Porch.
I was going to say Penniless Porch.
Yeah, it was just out. I think he would set up camp in Penniless Porch, but he was just
Knocking
outside
shop.
there.
Literally,
Penniless Porch,
he set up
knocking
camp.
shops.
And you know when you just like it's your sixth sense, isn't it? You're walking towards someone and you can walk past 100 people in the day or at night, and but you just know that this bloke is slow. A fraction of a degree has changed his course to go towards you. And I was 21, I reckon, at the time. And he walked over, and I'm like, it's that fight or flight thing where you're like, I don't know if I'm going to have to kill this man and run away. But no, he just came up to me and he was like, oh, mate. I was like, yeah, all right. And I sort of kept walking. So I was like, you will walk with me. I'm going this way. Like, I will assert dominance. I'm walking this way.
I'm the driver in this relationship.
I'm not going to stop and speak to him. If he wants to speak to me, he can carry on the way I'm going. He's like, all right, mate, you want to pills or that? And I was like, no, thanks, mate. So I got coconut. And I was like, no, I'm not interested. At which point he said, do you want anything else? And I was like, no, I'm fine, thanks. I didn't even ask what. And he was like, do you want a blowjob? And I was like, no, I'm all right, thanks, mate. He was like, no, I saw it 10 quid. And I was like, no, this is sad. This is getting sad now. As much as that is a great deal, I do have plenty of cash for it. No, I declined, and he kind of followed me a bit, which made me feel a little bit uneasy. Probably followed me to just past Wealth Cathedral as you go sort of under that second archway as you get onto the road to go up towards the fountain. You know, is that like sort of stone mason? Sort of followed me up there. And then he sort of shouted some incoherent shit at me and just walked back. But
why are we going to the Brit?
Why was I going to the Brit? We were starting a pub crawl, and this was like quite early in the evening. That's the thing, which was weird. It was in the winter. I think that's right. It was a Christmas bar crawl, and we were starting at the top of town. And we were working our way down to the bottom of town.
Why were you already in
Because
town?
I'd just been for a haircut at Minsky's, which is, as you know...
where it used to be was next to the Swan.
Yes, it's next to the Swan.
But then why did you go to the Crown?
Pardon?
But why did you go to the Crown?
I was walking from the I didn't want to say from Minsky's because I was literally walking...
Do you know what, Tom? All you're missing is like the fingernail fucking pliers and the fucking light in his eyes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
he is.
Get the batteries out.
Where are the rebel bases?
Yeah. All you
I'm
need
going to
is like
start
a black
pulling your
leather
fucking
coat, you know what I
toenails
mean?
off in a minute.
Well, so what I'm thinking is I've walked from Minsky's to like the Crown and
So why wouldn't you start at
turn
Minsky's?
left. Well, because I didn't know if any of you knew where fucking Minsky's was.
You're a lying piece of shit. You know that me, Marlon are all from Wales.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know. No, he's not. He's never been to Minsky's in his life. Look at the cunt.
You're a Dons, aren't
He
you?
doesn't know where Minsky's is, and I didn't know if you would know, but I knew you'd all know where the fucking Crown was.
Why are you assuming I don't know where fucking Minsky's is? I grew up in fucking Welsh, you cunt.
Yeah, but Minsky's only been there for the last...
I'm not that fucking old.
It's not there anymore, though, is it?
Isn't it?
No, it's
I haven't been there for
moved
years.
down.
You
There's
are
like a
a
row
piece
of
of
fucking 6 fucking barbers now.
Oh, Christ.
There's a
is there?
Turkish one, another one, and
Oh,
Minsky's and Chop.
We're
And
detracting
Anyway,
from the point.
I think this is a fucking lie.
I think it's a lie.
Yeah, I think it's a lot.
Fuck you, it's a fucking lie.
Just
I thought he was doing well.
No one goes to the Brit out of choice.
No.
That's why it's been shut down.
But I did start a bar crawl walked from Minsky's to the Brit, and I started at the Brit and worked back down
The
again.
Brit is probably where someone offered to suck you off, not Penniless.
That would have been a better way to go
It was
with
probably
it.
you that offered to suck him off. Then.
That would have been a better way to fucking go with it. God damn it.
Oh, well.
All right then. Okay. I had an operation on my leg to correct the bentness.
Bentness.
The doctor forgot to remove my stitches when removing my first cast and replacing it with a new one. When I went to have my cast off, the nurse saw the stitches coming out of my healed scar, and I had to have it dug out by a little Chinese lady who was called Wee.
What? Stop. So
Wee.
you had a bent leg,
2 bent legs.
2 bent legs, so you had bowed legs, basically.
The way my dad said it is that I couldn't stop a pig in a gateway. Oh, cheers, Dad, you cunt. Scumbag.
He's a proper scumbag.
Yep. If I stood, literally, so when I was younger, you know, everybody liked to play football every so often. I thought I could make it. So I played for Wales and I played in goal. If I stood with my fucking ankles together, the ball would go through the gap.
Oh, fuck.
Magic legs.
So you had an operation.
Yep.
You had surgery and stitches.
Yep.
Then they put a cast on and forgot about stitches.
So basically, the surgery consisted of they broke my leg, aligned it, plated it, stitched it up, sent me fucking on. The first cast they put on when it's first like freshly broken to let the swelling come out is like a big fucking plaster of Paris.
Yeah.
So it's like it's heavier than me.
Paper mache shit.
Yeah. Like you used to make fucking volcanoes out of in school.
Tracy Island, yeah, I remember.
So and then I went back in 4 to 6 weeks later, had a normal cast put on. At that time, we were supposed to take the stitches out of my leg, and they didn't. They just put another cast on. And then I went back 6 weeks later, had the cast taken off, to which we saw that there were stitches coming out of the healed skin, dug into the skin, and popped them out.
No anesthetic?
Nope. The best part is my mother come with me, and she passed out. I didn't. I was all right.
Double R, didn't you?
I had fucking looking after me. But mother, not having it.
I think the easiest part about this is you pretty much told the entire story without anyone digging into it. So I think it's true. It all rolled off. There were you added bits as you went along.
Problem is the wee bit threw me off, and then then your bit that your dad was kicking it. I was like, yeah, maybe that's true. Oh, I'm going with true.
If you are, let's say, don't fuck me. We've got a podcast to make here, boys. Ask some fucking questions.
I got no holes to pick in it.
I don't know.
You've fucking holes to pick in my leg.
You've answered all the questions with your story.
Yeah, I think it's true.
True.
Yeah, it was true. Do you want to see it? It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, come on.
I'm wearing skinny jeans. I don't know if they'll go up far enough.
Nonce.
Grow up, you cunt. Not everybody can afford 501s or whatever the fuck they're called.
I got shorts on, Shag.
Carry on, we could be here for a while. I might just pull them down, to be honest.
Don't.
Right, my turn, is it?
Yes, yours early.
My turn.
Oh my god, it's like somebody put on the Discord. It's like a fucking deathcore logo band name.
Get the plaster of Paris out again.
Also, just to add to it, I've got a little fucking party trick where, so when they were cutting the stitches out, they actually cut the what they call the fascia that holds your muscle down.
Oh no!
So now, if I stand up, my muscle freely expands. So, like, hang on, you can't see this, but I'm sure someone will post a photo of it because it's fucking gross.
Oh, there's like a massive lump.
I do
on
that, and then I tense.
Oh, there's like a massive lump on the front of his shin. It's fucking gross.
I wish there was a massive lump in my pants, but there's just one on my shin. Sorry, wife.
I once carried a midget on my shoulders called Percy, who was convinced he was Percy from Thomas the Tank Engine.
It was the same person from Brighton.
I kept making him say choo-choo sounds.
You had what? So you had a midget on your shoulders named Percy.
Midget on my shoulders called Percy.
And you were convinced that he was...
I think we're both convinced that he was... again, drugs were involved in this.
Right. So you between the two of you in your haze of chemicals...
Basically what it is, back in the day...
Where are we to? Brighton?
No.
Did you fuck
Bristol.
him?
No, I didn't fuck him. He wouldn't put out the
You missed a fucking trick there.
I know, that'd been great. Spin it around everything.
Why is that the first thing men go to? You see something small and you're like, you can spin that on your dick.
Because you can.
Squirrel, I can spin that.
No, we're in a kind of a legal rave sort of thing. Up at Sir Philip's Marsh in Bristol.
Allegedly.
Again, back in the 90s. Was it 2000? No, it was 90s. Yeah, and there was a bloke called Percy. I don't even know how I managed to get his fucking name, but Percy. And I thought it'd be ideal to put him on my shoulders and just so we could see the DJ and all that. We have a little dance around and just stayed there all night.
Don't act like you were doing a convenience for this man.
Oh,
you put him on your shoulders for your own fucking enjoyment.
That'd be funny. What would you do? You thought, yeah, on my shoulders. Off you go, son. He was
I'm
happy.
king of the little people.
That's it. Look at me. It was like old fucking Master Blaster out of fucking Thunderdome, wasn't it? You know what I mean? And we're just marching around the fucking... And, like, not be funny. Like, people in the way, and you're sort of trying to, like, get through. It was like, Percy, fucking chew! Fucking choo-choo, son! They're in the way! And it'd do choo-choo sounds, and we'd fucking plough our way through.
can just see him like Doctor Evil. And the best part is, no one can stop me.
That's the worst thing is every story you've told, I have now got this image of 90s GILO wearing fucking fluorescent fucking trousers and whatever, carrying a midget on his shoulder, raving his tits off, mandied off his fucking nut.
Black Box is playing.
With a fucking midget going choo choo.
I was wearing blue belt baggies.
I'm the Lord of the Imps.
Blue belt baggies, white sort of like remember the spliffy t-shirt, like wife beaters.
Yeah.
Well, no, vest tops. One of them, set of gloves, and the big feeder shoes with the massive feeder symbol on the side of them.
Set of gloves.
Set of gloves.
Oh yeah, whistle posse, mate.
What the fuck is whistle?
Oh, you all fucking sperm. You don't fucking know the lot.
What year was this?
Was this part of the rods or the markers?
Was this pre-man fucking or post-man? Not fucking a
I
post-man.
think it was around about the same sort of time.
Fucking hell, you lived a life there for those couple of weeks in 98,
Seen
didn't
some
you?
things, man.
Summer of Love, 98.
Like 5 years, you'd be like, oh, I did a podcast years ago, kids, you should have a listen. Then they'll listen. You'll be like, oh, we heard some stuff about you. Oh, fuck.
All right, you can listen to it, kids, but not episode. This one, and this one.
Papa Shag the band.
But yeah, 98. It was fucking fun times.
And so you kept him on your shoulder. I suppose it's not being honourable. It's not really a lot of weight. You're a fairly big bloke. You probably
But a
forgot
massive amount of weight there, and I
he was there as you walked under the low-hanging branches.
And I was high on life and the atmosphere. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of
Fucking
See
off
Percy's
the branches. This poor cunt is there going, John, you've left me behind. The
Why is it like a dodgy country accent?
Fucking. I don't care. It's true. It's got to be because
I love the fact that you.
I love the story.
what day?
I want it to be true.
I want it to be true so badly. I want it to be true, so I'm going to say that it's true. It's got to be true. The hilarity of it,
And especially, I'm going to go true with what you said you were wearing.
It's true.
I can just see it.
Oh, it was I don't remember much of that night, boy. All I remember these little fucking feet about here, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking Percy, if you listen to this, hook me up. You know
What's
what I
that
mean?
one from Game of Thrones? It's Tyrell Lannister. He's
I got
soon to
fucking-
be king.
It was fucking Dinklage, whatever
Peter
his name was.
Dinklage. Fucking what's his name off of fucking with Carl Pilkington.
yeah.
Warwick Davis when they try and flush him down the toilet and Johnny Depp's there like, what's going on?
Oh, fucking great night.
Oh god. It's the best day of my life.
Oh,
Right, Marlon, shit.
I like to suck on my dog's ears.
did you just say I like to suck on my dog's ears?
Yeah.
Which dog?
Whichever one's around, really.
Are we talking like whole ear?
Yeah.
Like the whole ear
Or
in your
just
mouth?
just the tip?
Problem is,
I mean,
right. I would say
I'll be gentle.
Before you do, can you just go, shh, don't tell Chief.
it's our secret. Problem is, right, I would automatically say, no, that's bullshit. But I've seen him round his dogs.
Yeah, they're weird, man.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit, you know what I mean?
I once stroked my dog's nose without looking and thought it was his nose for about 5 minutes and realised I was fucking fingering his ass.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was not even part of the game.
I was like, Norman, you got a funny little nose, haven't you? Like, just sat there fucking around with it. And I looked round and I was staring directly at him. I was like, oh!
Fucking Norman's
Made
backing
out of
into
the
it.
same fucking skin. I wasn't fingering him. I was just like playing with a rim.
You tease. Now I see why Norman comes in here and he's like, I'm going to get everybody but you.
Sorry.
Anyway,
shit.
original point.
Right. Yeah. So you're
Justify sucking your dog off.
Why?
Do you remember like the little toy you had when you were little, and it had like little ribbons on, and you were in your bed, and you just that was nice, Sarah. When you were like proper little.
Right.
And I know it's just like it's a comforting thing. I think.
I had a dog when I was little, and not at any point in my weird fucking childhood of undiagnosed problems did I think I'm going to suck on his ears.
You should have tried it.
I smell my dog's ears because he smells like an old pig. If you smell his ears, it's really weird. He smells like an old boar.
Do you know what? Again, I've had
Do you know what an old boar?
I've got a
I've lived a weird life.
I've got a 13-year-old Labrador. And at no point have I ever looked at him and gone, "I really want to sniff your ears, or suck them, or finger you." Am I missing something there? You know what I mean?
Hang on a minute, you can't judge. You fucked a bloke.
I don't give a fuck. That's fucking easy.
Did you suck on his ears?
Yeah, might have done.
Licked his ear.
A lot of shit happened that night.
Do you want to suck on my ears?
Hey, yeah.
This is degenerated so quickly.
Oh, my head hurts.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is mainly Tank because Bullet's a cunt.
He doesn't deserve it.
He resists.
He does.
Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking call it. Fucking true.
I
True.
fucking hope to God it's a lie. So I'm just going to go with it and I say it's a lie. I hope it's a lie.
It just goes all retard strong and just starts fighting you off.
Like Lenny.
Yeah, that's what Bullet does.
Have you ever watched The Ringer?
Look at the rabbits, George.
Have you watched The Ringer when Johnny Depp
Yeah,
was...
Johnny like that, Bob.
You scratched my CD! Yes, you! You stuck my ears! True.
It's got to be a lie, please.
True.
It's true. So like, no, it's not in a fucking.
Oh no! Of course it's fucking not, is it? Jesus fucking
So
Christ.
me and Tank tend to have a little nap, and he'll like cuddle himself right into me,
Have a bit of a spoon.
and his ears are so soft, and I don't know why.
I feel like the truths I've come in with have been like, yeah, I've got funny legs.
Weak
We've
as
had...
fuck.
yeah, okay. Anyway, continuing. I don't know how it's going to go from there.
You know.
Reg, your turn.
I'm sweating.
Oh yeah, I'm falling apart here. I tell you. This has turned out so much better than I thought it was going to.
Will, if you're listening, thanks for pulling out, mate. This is fucking...
Wait, he didn't. That's the point. That's why he's got a kid.
Fuck your life, bing bang.
Shout out Norman. That's his kid. What a legend.
No, I figured that. I wasn't going to be his dog that he sucks his ears.
No, it's mine.
Fuck's
No,
sake.
you finger him.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Right.
Right, this is where we get cancelled.
Right. I have a lucky rock and I touch it every day to bring me good fortune.
You two are fucked up. For fuck's sake.
Never said we were.
I invited you to my fucking wedding, and now I'm thinking, fuck, I've got to say to my mother-in-law that at some point we've got a dog ear sucker and a rock toucher and a dog fingerer.
Hey, not intentionally. I didn't even finger it. Just like I was like rubbing it like a rubbish nose.
You didn't even fully commit to fingering your dog. You fucking teased him a bit, and then you suddenly thought, this is weird, I should stop.
Right, where did you get this rock from?
It's a weird story.
Of course it is.
I found it actually, as you do with most things, most rocks. So it's not like bought it. No, I bought it off a witch. No.
Give me your tears, Gypsy.
It was
I'll
it
take
was a
them.
rock that was actually stuck in my car. Of all things, it was
Whereabouts in your car?
on top of the gearbox.
What colour was the rock?
Grey, like all rocks are ever.
Apart from sandstone
And
and blue lias.
All right, geodes. Calm down. They're not rocks, Marie. They're geodes. Yeah, it was on top of my gearbox. And the reason it's lucky is because it was on top of my gearbox and it was making a rattling noise when I was driving along. And I was up to my last wits with that fucking car, and I just fixed a major fault, spent a load of money on it, and it sounded like something catastrophic had gone wrong. and it was rattling on top of the gearbox, and it was rattling noise. I was like, fucking thing. So I rang Mule. Mule come up and had a look at it, and he just presented me with a rock. And the rock was what was causing the rattle. How on earth it made it onto the top of the bell housing?
Which car was it?
P38. Like, how on earth it made it onto the top of there, I have no idea. Of bell housing or the main gearbox itself, I don't actually know, because I didn't find it. He did. He just said it was stuck up there and making this god-awful noise. And lo and behold, that was what the noise was, and it wasn't a very expensive fucking...
The ironic thing about it is, you would call it a lucky rock, come out of a vehicle that's cost you fucking thousands, has the green oval of fucking death on it. It's about as unfucking lucky as it gets.
That's true, but I saw it as it was one of those things, and how I look at it now, the rock actually stays on the dashboard of the P38. It lives there on a little fucking, like a little rubber mat that I've got for all my shit.
It doesn't rattle, yeah.
Yeah, and I touch it every day to bring me good fortune, because I look at that rock and it reminds me that nothing is as bad as it first seems, because that's the whole story behind the rock.
How's your Range Rover?
That one's fine, the other one's fucked. So, yeah, that's why it is the lucky rock. I get in every morning, I touch the rock, and I set off to work. So,
I do the same thing, but it's a picture of Dwayne Johnson in my car.
And then you touch yourself.
We're hungry, I got power. What is it? Something devour. That song that you did.
Oh, it's normally the SpongeBob meme. That's not a boulder. It's a rock.
But yeah, that's the story. There's not really too much more to tell. It sits in the car, and it's always to remind me.
Tom, call it.
I mean, he owns a P38, so he's got to fucking cling on to whatever happiness he can get. So I'm going to say that's true.
I'm going to go with true.
I think it's true.
Oh, you bastards! It was.
You sad cunt.
It's been there, still there now. It's, when I go around the corner too fast, it like runs to the side of the dashboard.
It's trying to escape.
I can actually picture it.
One day it's going to crack the windscreen, and it's not going to be very fucking lucky then.
Oh, go ahead, Tom.
Okay. When I moved into a house with a previous relationship, I didn't have a shit for 5 days. And when I did finally have a shit, it was so big that it was snapping out of the water, and it blocked my toilet, and me and my dad had to hand bucket out the shitty water into a drain.
Why?
Why what?
If you, yeah, but if you haven't lived with the aforementioned,
I had, yeah.
You had?
Yep.
You had lived with them. Then why the lack of shitting? Were you scared, or were you just constipated?
Dosed up on Imodium, like.
So so I've got Crohn's disease to add to the other fucking afflictions. And half the time I can't stop it coming out, and then the other half the time I can't get it to come out.
Fucking hell.
You are a useless cunt, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, in Spartan times, you would have been thrown off a cliff
If I was
as a baby.
The phrase that I believe my dad uses quite often, we say "scumbag," is if I was a dog, they'd have put me down.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
No, he's got a
strong,
fucking point. If I was a dog, if I was a dog, I'd have shot myself.
Quite a liability.
Yeah.
How big the shit was so big that it was coming out of the water?
So the shit was so big that it was at the bottom of the bowl
I actually have a picture on my phone of one that I've done like that.
Snapping at me like a fucking turtle.
It was so big that I had to dice it up with a stick. And then
I panicked and I just went straight flush. But the house that we'd moved into's toilet wasn't strong enough.
Yeah, no, I knew the flush was never going to work. Just got the stick, macerated it, then threw the stick out the window. Because similar situation, actually. I'd literally just moved into this house. I threw the stick out the window, but I didn't have my bearings right as to where the window went.
And it hit Dolan.
It went straight onto my own car. I thought it was the garden. It wasn't.
Yeah, mine just fucked itself around the U-bend.
Why your dad? Why did you ring your dad? Of all people, did you not have a plunger? Did you not think you could tackle the shit water yourself?
So, if I remember rightly, this was a while ago, and I've tried to block this memory out. I think not long after we'd moved in, my mum came round to visit, and I was sort of like, I don't want to tell my partner at the time, like, done a massive shit. So I turned around to my mum and was just like, look, I've blocked the fucking toilet. I don't know what to do. And she went, I know, I'll call your dad.
Ah.
To which dad comes over and goes, okay, we're going to have to sort this out.
I'm going bullshit.
No, see, I think it's true. I can picture it. I've been there. Admittedly, I sorted it out myself, but I'm a handyman.
What can I say?
At the time, I
Volcanic, innit?
wasn't a maintenance engineer, so I didn't know how to
But
maintenance
now,
my way out of it.
having dealt with a glue explosion, you feel that you are competent enough to deal with your own fecal matter.
I feel that I could go and get a bread knife out and chop it up.
Got my BTEC now.
YouTube certified, Shag.
When I go back to work after the wedding break, they're putting me through my college course. I've only been doing maintenance for 5 years.
with no qualification.
No qualifications, dodgy legs, and a circumcised penis.
And an adjustable spanner.
Yes.
And dodgy legs.
I said that.
Yeah.
I'm torn.
I'm saying it's true. Straight up.
I'm saying bullshit.
I'm going to go with true.
It's true.
Hey!
So I didn't add it in there because, again, I feel like some of my stories, I've added a lot of fucking detail to them. So we had to get the fucking, not the U-bend, like a flexi pipe that we didn't use for the washing machine, and had to fucking, because it was the only thing that would
I know the ones. Yeah,
it was the only one that would bend around it, and fuck me, it was like hitting the fucking Great Wall of China.
That must have been an enormous shit.
Oh, it hurt. I walk funny as is, but
Even more, go back to being bow-legged after that, cunt. Oh, dear. Right. God, Johnny, do one more and then we'll call it.
Right. Well, I was a millionaire for less than an hour.
Go on.
Right. Basically, obviously, when your wages go through, they go through like middle of the night sort of thing, normally on payday. Saturday looked at me. Pay slip in the morning because they send you a pay slip first thing for the company I was working for at the time, and they paid me £1,001,000 and something odd pounds. So excited, ran to the fucking bank because this is before the old app days. Went there and noticed they took the £1 million back out and paid me the 1,000 and something odd pounds. So I was a millionaire for less than an hour.
How did they take the £1 million back?
Well, they just obviously backs payment in and backs payment back out, I'm assuming. Yeah,
but they can't.
They
can't.
I don't know how they do it. It's lights for fucking witchcraft, but
so lights and clockwork.
Lights. I don't know. It was £1 million.
So I'm going to chuck a spanner in here. I was
a millionaire for 2 hours.
Look at you.
fuck your life.
So when I got made redundant from my first job, I went to another job for about 20 days.
Right.
And left there because it was fucking hideous. And they paid me on the end of that month. And then they paid me again on the end of the next month.
Oh, stupid cunts.
And they had no way of getting it back, so I had to...
Oh, well, all I know is it came into my account and then left my account again. So I know they can do like a clawback thing, can't they?
I think once it's done, it's done.
But then again, for that amount of money, it might be quite obvious.
Yeah,
and I think that there'd be, if it went as far as to become a court case, there's no way about it.
No.
Like, we gave him £1 million. Clearly, he's not done £1 million worth of work for us, the scumbag.
To be fair, I didn't do the 1,200 or something they paid me at the time. But yeah.
What company was it?
It was a a well-known cheese company in the area. I was doing some contract work for.
Not the one I work for now, is it?
No. Well, they do cheese?
It's only cheese.
Oh, was it? Oh, you're not with Double then?
What, the pan bag place?
Yeah.
No, I got John.
Oh, shows how much I pay attention. Yeah, no, it was for a company that does cheeses and whey protein powders.
Oh, no, it's not that one.
No, it's not that one.
I'm going to call bullshit.
No, I think it's true.
No, I'm going to say it's a lie.
And Reg is correct.
Yes! I fucking knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, they paid me £1 million for like a couple of minutes and then it just got clawed back
How
again.
good did that fucking feel for
Oh,
that
mate,
2 minutes?
it was like fucking coming and shit myself all over again. You know what I mean? It was amazing.
I've had the opposite, where I've gone to the bank when I years ago used to work for someone, and I was on like £1,260 a month when I was like 18 or something. I went to the bank and they paid me 126 quid and missed the zero off the end.
Oh.
The angriest phone call. I was getting paid on a Friday. It was like, I think I was getting paid that Friday. That was it. And I was meant to be going out on the piss and being the animal that I was. I was like, well, I know I'm going to drink more than 126 quid's worth of beer tonight. So fucking you cunts.
You fucking pay the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was true. So I was really happy and then absolutely fucking devastated because literally in my mind I'd already spent that £1 million. The length of time it takes me to get from fucking from the cash point, it actually fucking get hold of somebody. Yeah, it was fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? I was just
I'm walking on sunshine.
oh, sad times.
Right, I think it's a good time to end it. Just hit just over the 2 hour mark, so we'll call it a day there. All right, we'll have to do another one of these. I enjoyed this very much. It was an absolute shit show. But
scores wise,
where are we at?
We got a 3-way tie.
Oh, for first.
For first, it's you,
Yeah,
Mr. Carver,
yeah,
and myself.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Yeah.
Why am I always the
Gummy
last
Bear's got 6. We are on 9.
We're on 9.
And
9?
now it's a fight to the death.
All right.
How are we going to decide
What
this?
we'll do is I'll do one more.
Oh, yes. Should we do, I'll tell you what, we'll do sudden death.
And how we want to do this?
I was going to say the first one to call it and get it right.
Yeah, all right, okay. I once had a fight with a bear and won.
Lie.
True. I'm just going to, because if he's shit out either way, isn't he?
It's obviously bullshit.
It's true. I had a fight with Pugsley. The fucking children in need bear.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you all! Reg is king of the quiz!
Yes.
Second time in a row, reigning champion.
Not better, but you fingered a dog.
He fucked a man! He sucks ears!
You figured it out?
What? I don't know, you do.
Include me?
Oh, I'm trying to think of...
Yeah, I'm not fucked up.
Yeah, no, you... All right, you get a pass. Right!
First time ever.
Right then, one quick shout out before we finish. Shout out Harry Smith. Congratulations, mate!
Yay!
You've got a terrible pull-out game.
Yeah, I was going to say terrible pull-out game, Shag.
Hold on, how many C's has Mama Thick got now?
She's now certified 3 C's.
She's gonna be a MILF! Yes!
Yes!
Yes, Georgie! Fucking goddamn! Get a little bit too excited
Yeah,
there.
it's
Right?
not there anyway.
That's a
Wow.
compliment, Harry. Yeah, we will sort out a clay shoot soon. Me and GILO are in long-term discussions about it. It will happen at some point. Right, thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah. Check out the merch, www.inthedoghousepodcast.uk.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and thank you again, as always, to all of our Patreons. We appreciate you guys so much for supporting us and helping us buy awesome kit. And updating everything. Second and last of all, I'd like to thank Beer Hunter, as always, for sponsoring this podcast. Go check them out, www.beerhunter.co.uk. Use our discount code ITDH so they know that we sent you to them so they can continue to supply us with beer and continue these hilarious episodes with the beers that they send us. Yeah, all right, I think we're pretty much done. You good?
I'm good.
All right, thanks guys for joining us. Appreciate it as ever.
Not a problem.
I very much enjoyed this episode.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, and shout out to Chief for doing all the admin.
Yeah, fair shout. Fair
and
shout.
shit for this. Yeah, thank you. Right.
I'll suck her ears as well.
Right. Thank you ever so much. I've been Reg.
I've been Marlon.
I've been Tom.
And I've been GILO.
We'll catch you on the next one. Joe!